girl, how you feel? Uh-oh, she ready to fight. Who you ready to fight?
Yo,
Who pissed off my beautiful tyranny today?
Listen, this is the thing. When you get a piece of tyranny and you think you can find another tyranny, you're going to break your own heart, baby. Okay? Don't think you're going to leave me and then you're going to, oh, I could get her back or, oh, I can find another one. You'll never be able to replace me. Okay? I just don't understand. Okay? Okay, Sharon, what's a coward? I want a man's understanding of what a coward is.
Hold on, we are not going to just skate past the what is all that? What is going on? Who did you had to leave? And then now they trying to run back to get a second chance. They like, Tierney, one more chance. Tierney, give me one more chance. Who is saying this?
All my ex, actually, one of my other exes texted me the other day. But listen, I'm talking about the ex-husband. Okay, you lost me. You lost her, sir. She's gone. She fought for you while she was there. Now she's gone. I gave you what you wanted, right? You did stupid shit. I gave you what you wanted. You did break up shit. So you broke up with. Now you want me back? I moved on. And now, because I moved on, you got a problem with it? Now it's baby mama's this and baby mama's that. These men do not take accountability for the shit they do. And I'm just saying, y'all.
So what? All right, so let's try to peel back this onion. Let's turn this into a cry fest. What did you do?
I left his ass. That's what you mean. He told me that he wanted to divorce, and I said, "Are you sure?" And he said yes, because he found him a 19-year-old girl. Granted.
And how old was you at the time?
No, this was 2021, so 32.
Damn.
32? Yeah, we divorced in 2021. He found him some little 19-year-old hoochie, and he just sworn.
Why she gotta be a hoochie?
That this 19-year-old was gonna be better than his wife with his kids. Okay. I cried for 2 years, 2-3 years. Found on, moved somebody that appreciated me for me. Like the baby daddy that was at the barbershop. You know what I'm saying? And he got mad at the other man for taking care of his kid. Okay. You men get mad because another man pops up and takes care of what you thought you didn't want. And now you're making my life hell, man.
All right. So what did he accuse you of then? Since you don't want to tell me what you did. What did he accuse you of? How was you a bad baby mother? Tell me what he accused you of.
Nah, he didn't accuse me of anything. He's holding the kids against me. Okay. You know, when you go to court, so everybody court thing is split different. He has 1 week, I have 1 week. One week. Okay. The week that he happens to have the kids is the week that the kids start school. And instead of him letting me be a part of that, he decides to withdraw me from the experience. Okay, you know what I'm saying? That's bitter baby daddy shit. Nobody did anything to you. The marriage is over. It was over 3 years ago, Sharon. So why are you still acting a fool 3 years ago?
So what is it that he wanted to? What's he trying to exclude you from? So it's his. So this is a first time going to school ever.
Let me just tell you how it is.
Hold on, okay. So all right, sorry. So his week, it just happened to fall on the first week of school.
Yes.
And so you upset because of that's just what it is, something that you can't really control. So you like, hey, I understand that's your week. However, it's only once every year that I get to experience my kids going to school for the first week. And so you saying that he's like, it ain't my fault. God did this situation. The school district made this week. It ain't me. It's my week. I don't want you a part of my week is what he's trying to tell you.
He doesn't. Okay, so it's your week. Granted. I don't care. Okay, cool. I'll drive all the way. I will drive 45 minutes to go be a part of my kids' experience, right? I want this experience as a mother. And when I drove and I notified, communication is key, right? Us as Geminis, we need that communication. So communication is key. Boom, on my way. I get there, find out he didn't put my name on the list. Bitch.
On the list of what?
To be up there with the kids. He didn't.
Okay.
Put my name on emergency contact.
So hold on.
Oh, am I froze?
Okay, so he's the one that's
emergency contact.
So he's the one that signed the kids up for school?
That week, yes. He signed the kids up for school that week. because they're in Fort Worth where everybody is. I'm over here in Dallas where it's just me. So I let him do the kids in a whole nother city. That's fine. That's fine. That's where family is. So yes, he was able
so
to
the kids is going to be living with him for the school year.
Well, we trade them every week. So I'll drive my 45 minutes a day to go take them to school. That I'll sacrifice that. I will sacrifice that. But during that week, I told him to go and sign up everything. That's fine. I'll get the school supplies and the uniforms. You make sure you get them enrolled since you live in Fort Worth. We could do that. I got the uniforms and supplies, but my name isn't on the emergency list.
Damn.
My name's not there. And I drove 45 minutes.
Maybe because he wrote it in Spanish, you couldn't read it.
Yo habla español también. Okay. So no. And when I get there, I said, hey, I'm outside. Inside. They said, you got to come in. He said, no. I said, what do you mean, no? You just have to put my name on the list. He said, no, it's too late. And I couldn't even go in there and get my kid from school.
Damn, he got your ass back. What did you do? He got your ass back good, too.
Got me back for what, Sharon? For leaving him? That's what he wanted.
Okay, so now, why do you think he wants? So why he couldn't just be a man and say, hey, listen here, attorney, I don't want none of your dry ass vagina no more. Your head is whack. You don't do the things that I need you to do. Your food don't got no seasoning. I thought black women made collard greens and candy yams, and I ain't get none of that. What?
What's the question again? Oh my gosh. What's the question again?
Why he couldn't just say that?
Because he told me, I won't lie to you, Sharon, I love you. He told me that he never seen his dad treat his mom good. So because he never seen his dad treat his mom good, he don't have no idea on how to treat a woman. This came from his own mouth.
How long was y'all married before this?
3 years.
Y'all was married 3 years.
3 years.
So in those first 3 years was good?
Hell no.
All right. So better question. What year did it start going bad?
When I had the baby. So before, he was great. We loved each other. It was great. As soon as I had the baby, and he told me this. She's trapped. She's mine. She's mine. I could do whatever I want because she's not going nowhere. She's my wife, and we have a baby, and she's a stay-at-home mother.
How long was y'all together?
We were together a year before I had the baby.
And how long y'all was together before y'all got married?
That's what I mean. We was together. No. Hold on. I had my boy, so we was together 3 months.
Before y'all got married?
Yes.
And how long y'all knew each other?
3 months. Wait, I'm confused. Hold on. I knew him for 3 months. He got me pregnant. I moved to Jamaica, came back. And then while I was pregnant, we got married. So the 8th month of my pregnancy.
So where did you meet him? Where did you meet him at? I met him at his job. At a Mexican bar? Where? At
a Mexican tire shop.
Okay.
It don't matter, Mexican tire shop, but at a tire shop.
Yeah, right. Okay. All right. So y'all met up at work. So you thought he was a human being. He's like, all right, you grinding at least. And then you had conversation, and then he put that salsa, and he's like, it
wasn't even Mexican salsa. It was Guatemalan salsa. See, this is why culture matters, because Guatemalan men are mean as hell, and I didn't know that. I didn't know that. So on me. That's why.
Wow.
I've been listening to y'all, ladies. We gotta know these men before we know these men.
God damn. Talking about that that Latino flavor, that Latino spice. Welcome to the show. Unlikely.
Oh yeah. You know I know about that Latina spice, boy.
And they spicy, they rude, they'll call you a nigga, won't they?
So now, Tierney, you know
we all the same out here. They no.
So now the question is, Tierney, why?
That's Texas. This is a difference.
Why you didn't vet him a little bit long? Because 3 months is a short enough time for a person to put a mask on and act like somebody that they are not. Why not wait a little bit longer to see if his mask actually comes on? Because you were still essentially in the representation of him phase.
Right. because I was horny and I was moving to Jamaica and I didn't think I was coming back. Okay, so yeah,
Oh shit!
I got to cover it and lie.
It turned quick. Unlikely, it turned quick.
Jesus. I appreciate your honesty. You talking real life. Go ahead.
I already know I was horny. I'm like, man, why not, bro? I'm not gonna be here long. He trapped me out. Talking about I pulled out. No, you lied. You lied to me.
Jesus Christ. Oh my
Oh
God.
my
Oh,
God.
fuck.
All right, so you thought you was gonna move to the Caribbean island.
I did. I had already had my ticket. I moved. I was there for a month. I moved. Then I found I was pregnant, so I had to come back. But even when I came back, he was cool. He was cool. He was sweet. He was loving. He was cool. Maybe it was the mask.
Wow.
But after that baby came, totally different person.
That's when he became his true self and said, hey, you ain't going nowhere because we have a kid. I'm Mexican. You moved back from Jamaica for me. Clearly, Guatemalan is bananas. Those green plantains is better than the Jamaican plantains.
Yes, so. Unlikely up her line. He know them Mexican women is crazy. Stop counting.
Oh no, there ain't no Mexicans down here, so I don't know what you're talking about. I've never even met no Mexicans before. Real talk.
So hold on. So you saying that your marriage was pretty much a one night standish type of
I've
situation?
never met a Mexican.
My marriage was a one night standish.
Yeah, it's like because you was like, hey, I'm horny. I'm about to move. So let me just. I know you. I know at least I know where you work at. So I'm gonna.
I mean, we didn't have to get married. I mean, we could have just stayed baby mama, baby daddy, but we loved each other.
Oh, so in those 3 months y'all did fall for each other seriously?
No, when I came back from Jamaica. So within those 8 months, we fell for each other seriously. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Also, all up in the during the pregnancy, y'all was good as well. He was treating you properly.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
did you have the baby vaginal or C-section?
No C-sections over here, baby. All 4. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. And then guess what? It tightens right back up. That's what I'm saying. Go get y'all one more kid. It's tight.
All right. So how many did you have with this man?
2.
You had 2 with this man. Fix your face when you say it because your baby is beautiful. Okay.
Yeah, my babies are beautiful. I was just thinking about him, but right.
Okay. All right. So you wound up having 2 with him because clearly the horniness didn't stop for the first year.
Nah. Nah.
So really, y'all was arguing because you wanted to cook oxtails and he wanted arroz con pollo.
We was arguing because his culture, their culture of women is their mind frame. I am his slave.
That was good, Shara. Sorry.
In Guatemala, like the women, like he said, there's no police in Guatemala. So when they commit DV, it is what it is. There are no police down there to lock them up.
Okay, so after you have the baby girl, right? I'm assuming it was the girl, right?
She's the second. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so after you had the baby girl, all of a sudden he became violent. Is what you're saying?
No, after I had my boy, the first one,
he started becoming a little violent. Once he started, all of a sudden he was a non-drinker, then he turned to a drinker. What like? How did it switch like this?
He wasn't even. It was anger. It was anger. It wasn't even drinking.
Oh.
It wasn't no cocaine that I know of. Okay, that I know of. But it was just anger. That's it.
Damn.
That's it.
Well, he ain't had no money or something. Like, what the anger?
He had money. That's what.
Anger?
It was just. I don't. I think when you men have that wedding ring on, more women want y'all. Am I wrong?
I don't know. I don't know.
No.
Okay. Yeah, because when y'all have that wedding ring on, these women be like, "Ooh, yeah, I want that." And he
that's
not true. Yo, don't let men lie to you.
Those
are the men.
That is remedial rhetoric. Go ahead, Lee.
Yeah, those are the men that they're doing that to the women. Is what I would say. They're the horny ass. Like I was at this funeral and shit out here in Miami, and it was a party, right? And this lady who just broke up with her man for cheating on her. And my camera keep messing up. He was there grabbing on all the women, and we all was looking like, yo, he was grabbing shorties' asses, dancing with shorties and shit while she did. She had to grab him up and pull him up out of there. And he one of them guys that be like, yo, they want me, they want me, they want me. So don't let them dudes lie to y'all, man. That's cat.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, that's not true. Like that's just that's a myth.
That's a
Yeah.
myth.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I've heard from women's mouth that men that are married are more attractive because it's an assumption that they got their shit together. You
No,
know?
so what it is that women that want to take advantage of men, yeah, it's easy to take advantage of a married man because he can't tell. He cannot force you to do things. So yeah, so both of them are want to take advantage of each other. So it's a man that's out there that he is married and he trying to take advantage of a woman, and the woman's trying to take advantage of a married man. So this way they don't have no real commitment to each other. They just each other sneaky link. He gets some new vagina, she gets some new shoes, and until it falls apart, it is all good. So that's how come you hear that so-called story.
Yeah,
It's not, but
basically
it's not
those are
real.
horny people. Either
Yes.
like the guy horny and the woman is like Sharon said, like a gold digger in a way. She know that
Right.
she can fleece him.
A married man.
Yeah, because he's not
Much
gonna tell.
easier.
And then he shit, you could say things like, "I'll tell your wife." He can be like, "Here that money."
Right,
Shit, I'll
or
be
whatever.
scared. Shit, I mean, here, take some money. Shit, shut up. Shit, I'll be
Dang.
terrified. That's
So
why I
that's
can't
what
do
it
that
is.
cheating shit,
It's
man.
just two people trying to take advantage of each other, and then it just one of them is going to win the. You know, it's either the man going to say, "I don't give a fuck, bitch. I'll tell my wife myself," or you know. So that's what it really is. So
You
it's not
leave
it's
her
not a
for
real
her.
thing because people that really appreciate they significant other, that doesn't exist.
Okay. Well, I wasn't with someone that appreciated the significant other. Okay. Granted, that was fine. I gave you what you wanted. So why you can't let me go? That's why I want to know what's the real definition of a coward from a man's perspective.
I can tell you why he won't let you go.
Wow.
But you're not gonna want you ain't gonna want to hear it though. You don't want
I
to hear
want
it
to
though.
know. I want to know.
She want to know. Go ahead,
All
Lee.
right, he ain't gonna let you go because you gave that coochie up raw the first time. And listen, ain't that many women doing that out here.
What?
So I'm telling you, yo, it's something about when y'all women sit there and be like, yo, I'm like, you said you were horny, so you slept with him. So that means that you're a little freak a little bit. You know, I'm over exaggerating, but I'm saying you a freak. Guys don't want to let no freak coochie go. They just not. It's just not. It's not in our. That's not in our. Like some of us can't. Like, all right, I ain't really pressed on it like that. But he sound like one of them guys. And you had kids with him. So not only you got the freak coochie, but you got the freak baby mama coochie. So it's a double whammy.
Then why do things to lose her? That's what's mind-boggling me. If you
Because he
know
likes
you got
sleeping with
something-
other women.
So now here's the thing with the whole the whole I think even though I wanted to like
would
talk
do it.
about why women file for it more. However, I believe both parties, male and women, they do not like to just initiate a breakup for no good reason. Most people are afraid to just say, "Hey, listen, this relationship ran its course, and I think we should go our separate ways." A lot of people do not have the fortitude or the bravery to just say that. "Hey, I don't want to cheat on you. I don't want you to cheat on me. This relationship, it went its course. I had a great time in it, but at this point in my life, I'm done." Most people are too afraid to break up with something on good terms. They have to have a dramatic terms to break up. I believe movies and TV shows initiated that thought pattern in humans. We got to have crazy breakups. We got to have something happen. Somebody got to cheat for it to be a breakup. We cannot just be like, "Hey, you know, this has been a great 2 years, but I've realized I ain't feeling you."
A lot of people don't want to lose their partner. They just want to experience others. Like, I love her. I don't want to lose my girl. But dang, that coochie looking good. Man. And then that good looking coochie is the one that end up screwing over your life. Man. Oh,
Let
Lord.
me ask you a question, Tyranny.
Yep.
If you had a guy that was like, "Yo, I'm cool with you trying things with other guys, and you let me try things with other girls," would you be cool with that relationship?
Say that first part. If I had a guy like my uncle,
No. I said if you had a guy that was cool with you messing with other guys, as long as you let him mess with other women, would you be cool with that?
he's a whore. Absolutely not. Okay. I am only one man's private dancer. So if you're okay with me going out, that's that's nasty. I
Right.
think that's a porn
So,
star.
so are you okay with women being able to? I mean, men being able to satisfy their appetite and being able to sleep with other women while the woman doesn't have sex with anybody else but him?
Unlikely. Do I look like you gonna go cheat on me and I'm supposed to come home and cook for you?
I'm just, yeah, no, you don't. No.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I believe in being faithful.
Is that
and loyal.
because you? Is that because you're
Faithful
selfish?
and loyal.
Mm.
Yes, I'm very simple. I'm territorial. Very territorial. What's mine is
Territorial
mine.
tyranny.
Have you?
Absolutely.
Would you say that men? I don't want to ask you. I don't want to make it personal to
Okay.
you, but like you say, all right. Would you say that? Have you found times when men have cheated on you?
No, actually, I don't think I've ever been cheated on that I know of. I don't think I've ever been cheated on,
Right.
except for my ex-husband. But he would find a time when we was arguing. I'm mad at you. Leave the house to go talk to another woman. But no, I never went through a man's phone and just caught him cheating.
Okay,
Right.
so but you do go through their phone.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. If you're with me, your phone has to be open for me to see it because mine's open. Mine's is open. I have no password on my phone just in case you're feeling insecure. Baby, I got you.
Wow. So you saying just in case he feels insecure.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not a possibility that you made him feel insecure.
Me being beautiful is enough to make a man feel insecure. Okay. What? You're gonna think that I'm cheating on you. You're gonna be like, man, my girl look good. I know she out there talking to other niggas. You know, sometimes that happens, right? Sometimes that happens. So, baby, if you feel some type of way, I'm gonna let you check my phone. You can check my
tyranny. Tyranny to say that men are insecure, that's why they check phones is crazy. So what? So because the reason why that's crazy, because more often than not, women are the ones that's checking for phones because they had a goddamn dream. A woman will slap you and be mad at you in the morning, talking about I had a dream you cheated on me. So you gonna make your own goddamn breakfast. That is more of a realistic story than a man just waking up one day and saying he's feeling insecure. Let me check your phone.
Yeah, I had a dream about my fiance's baby mama the other day. And I was so mad at him. I woke up crying, y'all. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. But usually, if we have a dream that y'all are cheating, y'all cheating. Ladies, if you have a dream he's cheating,
I'm not. No, I can't. I'm not gonna allow you to do that. Absolutely not. That is like how you just said. That is your own, or let's put it that's on woman. That is a woman's insecurity.
Insecurity.
Yes, that is her insecurity when she wakes up and she go ahead and turn the dream into reality and put it on him. That was a dream, ma'am. You could be mad at the dream, but you can't be mad at me.
Dreams are intuitions of the physical realm. So that's the spiritual realm telling you what's going on in the physical realm. Stop playing with me. Y'all know.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, this is why. Yeah, nah.
Dreams, your dreams, especially your dreams of your man doing something, that could be just your reality of your insecurity. That's something that you are afraid to lose. You're afraid to lose your man. So just like how we just said, most human beings are scared of just breaking up with somebody. So they need something dramatic to happen so they can scream and yell and break up. So therefore, we give ourselves this easier way to cope with the anxiety that we feeling of losing this great person. So therefore, we dream that this person had to do something because he is too good to be true. So you better, next time you have a dream about your man cheating with his baby mama, you better give him an extra hug and a kiss and put it on him. Put that nice morning vagina on him. Yes, that vagina that is nice and it's been soaking all night and they got all the right juices on it. You jump on it and say, yep, I had a dream, God damn it.
Oh, I'm going to jump on. I'm going to wake up and be like, look, let me see your motherfucking phone right now because God told me. God told me.
I'd be like, God don't know shit about no damn phone. I take my damn phone, walk away from your ass.
Has that ever happened to y'all? Y'all woman accused y'all of cheating through a dream and she was right? or accuse y'all doing something through a dream, y'all know it though.
Go ahead, Lee. What's your thoughts? Have a woman ever woke up from a dream and he's like, damn, that dream was actually 100% on point, but I'm going to tell her she's lying. It didn't happen in real life. How's that ever happen?
I mean, when I was young, every woman was cheated on. Not gonna hold you. When I was like 20, every chick that I was honestly, I really didn't call any of them my girl. They kind of would get themselves these titles, and I just was always available because I was making money from home. So they was kind of hyped that like I was a different breed already at 21. So I feel like I've had that before. I did wake up one time and this chick was like burning my my NJ Devil jersey. I was mad as hell because like my uncle gave me that jersey and shit. And I had to, and yeah, she woke up one day. She was like, I woke up and she was burning. She was like, you was cheating, wasn't you? I smell her on your dick. I was like, yo, what are you talking? I had a dream about her. And I was like,
she was right.
But she was kind of right. But then I was telling her, like, yo, we not together though. What you mean I stay here every time I ain't got nowhere to go? And this be I'm like, think about what you just said. You ain't had nowhere to go. I was getting some pussy being dirty.
Damn. If you stick in your hospitable.
Yo, y'all have some crazy 20s, man. I'm glad I never had to experience nothing that wild. That sounds like a crazy story. Burning your clothes,
bro,
I
man.
don't believe in all
devil
that.
jersey, bro. Burnt that shit, bro. I was mad as fuck, bro. And she was right too.
Thank you for letting me vent. Unlikely.
You know what she said
to me. I appreciate it.
Yo,
go pick up the kids.
Oh, wow, yeah.
All right.
See
you later, beautiful.
Be safe, sweetheart.
All right.
You know what she said, bro? She was like, I saw the strands of the wig here. And bro, I was like, damn, how the fuck could I even understand to clean that up, bro? And then I went back into the bathroom and I saw the strands. I was like, bro, damn. That's when I really was like, damn, you really got to clean up when you bring a wig head chick to your crib, bro. So
oh my
that taught me a valuable lesson. When you deal with a chick who got a wig on, make sure you double back, triple back. Yeah.
Yeah, make sure she don't leave it under the pillow too.
One strand, bro. I swear, if women could find that one strand, they'll find that shit, bro.
I got him.
Pop that shit out, dropped it all over the place.
Oh, that's kind of crazy. So, anyway, I wanted to talk about. All right, so that sounds so fun. Let's kick things off, right? So, we know that nearly 70% of divorces are initiated by women, right? So, yep, everybody understands that. We know that is the ongoing talking point for most of the Rim brothers. Do we think it's because are women just better at reading the fine point, or they simply tired of picking up socks off the floor?
It could be those things, but you know what I think it is? I think that's why I don't like statistics, man, because it could be easily skewed. Okay, it shows that 70% of women are committing the divorces, but I've heard men say, yo, I'm gonna fucking annoy this bitch. I'm gonna fucking leave for months on end. I'm gonna do everything, and then once she asks for a divorce, I'm gonna be like, oh my god, wow, I didn't want this, but hey, I guess so. I'll give you what you want, baby. So a lot of that is happening because some men will just give up and just be a trash husband.
Damn. So where have you heard these men say they are willing to be a trash husband?
Well, the thing is, right now I'm giving out game because men will never say this. You won't hear this on these panels or in any of these spaces. But I've heard some of my friends say that in order to break up with a shorty, they'll say something like, you know what? I'm just not even gonna come around. Like she always coming in my crib. I'm just not even gonna come around no more. I'm gonna start acting like I don't really like her. I'm gonna start because men really don't know how to break up, bro. We really don't. I say myself, like I've gotten better at it. Usually I just delete the person and just keep it moving. But in the beginning, I didn't know how to do that shit. It was hard, bro. Because you might not like the woman, keep it 100, but you might like the physicality of the the situation. So men be wanting to stick around and still get that. But yeah, man, the numbers could easily be skewed by men not even really wanting the relationship and trying to break it off internally by being a trash husband.
Wow. Man, everybody hit that like button, that share button. If you got 99 cents, please, or more. So that is very interesting, because that's where I got my thought pattern from as well, is that most of the time the reason why I believe that it is foul for women, because they put the woman in such a dire situation where they like, listen, you are not fighting for the relationship anymore. You coming home whenever you want to. You ain't spending the way how you ain't doing this. Whatever it is that you used to do, you are pulling all those things back. And when she don't leave, when you are doing all these egregious things to her to make her understand that you do not want the relationship anymore, right? But then when she confronts you, like, what, you don't want to be in this relationship no more? The man does go out and flat right and say, yeah, I don't want to be in this relationship. He's like, no, that's not the case. It's just that. And he make up some bullshit. He had gaslight her some more and some more and some more until she finally says, all right, I'm done. And also what I found out is that most of the men that doing all the gaslighting to keep the relationship going, most of the men say, I don't know what's wrong with this woman. She just won't leave me. I guess it must be this. I guess it, like, no. She just actually really cared for you. She actually thought whoever you was before was the real person that she married on. And now that you changing up and you moving into a different situation, whether it's mentally or whatever is going on with you, you gaslight her into divorcing you. And that's why I think a lot of men in relationships are cowards. When it's time for them to leave, most men do not learn how to just break up with their girlfriend without it being some traumatic situation. Why do you believe we don't know how to just break up? You know, I can't pronounce that word.
I can't pronounce that shit either, bro. I think it's the accent, I swear to God. But yeah, man. The women. I feel like,
and by the way, Black Seinfeld, I dropped the link for you. You say you got a story to tell, then come up here and tell it. Go ahead, Lee.
They ain't pulling up. But I feel like you're right. The men are trying to attack the woman and using that as like an attacking point. Yo, they have the most divorces, right? But don't that just mean that they are not willing to take as much shit from the men as the women are? Because all right, we look at it like, all right, they look at it like women are so bad, right? But for some reason they'll stick around until the end. And it's the woman that has to be the one that's like, yo, he's like you said, like he was one person, he was great, just like Tyranny said, he was great, and then he changed. And then what am I supposed to do? Stick around after he changes into something that I no longer like? So to attack them for being brave, you know, in a way, is ridiculous, you know, and it's so easy to poke holes in these conversations that they make and just show that, like, you guys are just kind of being disingenuous, man. Because I see it all the time. Like I watch I'll watch Fresh and Fit, and they use it all the time. And I'll watch like the clips where they going back and forth or whatever. And they use it all the time. Women are 70%, 80, you know, they go up in a number, 81, 82, 83, you know, percent in divorce. Like that's an attack on them.
When it's really them there's really them just owning back who they are as a person. Say, I'm not gonna stay in a toxic relationship, I guess, to say the least.
Right. And then, like, why don't you attack the men? Because if you understand that women could be this and women could, and you want a woman, why are you not giving them the grace and looking at the man like, yo, what mistakes did you make? Because in a lot of these situations, a lot of these men can't even keep themselves in shape. You know, they don't even want to be attractive to their women. Physically.
Right. You know, Royce M said it perfectly, right? That's when the men say crazy stuff. That's when men say crazy stuff like, oh, she's crazy. It's like, oh, what make her crazy? Well, she keeps thinking that I'm cheating on her and she keep acting all crazy, right? Oh, so and then, like, because, you know, we men, so we have an reals, but you are cheating though, right? You got the other girl on the other side over there on 130th Street. Yeah, I do, but she don't know. Motherfucker, what do you mean? She knows. She just don't have the solidified proof of her busting in the door and see you on a downstroke, but she knows. This should be crazy to me when I hear them say this shit out loud. Like, yes, I am cheating, and yes, she is accusing me of cheating. However, she didn't see me do it. Motherfucker.
or they showing you, like my homie, they showing you pictures of like a shorty that's sending them nudes and shit. Like, yo, look, she's sending. I'm trying to be faithful, but check this out. It's like, bro, what are you doing right now, bro? Why do you have this in your phone? Like,
Shiesty bum, put a name on it. Who calling me out to do what? What you talking about? Put a name on it, Shiesty. What's up, beautiful Jalen? Good day to you. How you doing?
Hey, Siobhan. Hi, Lee. Lee was like, come up here.
No, because you were saying a lot, and I really wanted to hear your point on it but I couldn't really read the chat and shit. So what you were saying in the go ahead, say whatever you want to say.
Because I was saying, because I'm a lot older than you guys, and it's a different generation when I hear all of you talking. Sit down. I'm sorry, dog is bothering me. I'm not gonna stay up here long. I haven't been on a panel in a minute. I don't know how to act.
You good.
The thing is, no matter what generation you are, no matter what age you are, if you're done in a relationship, married or not, the truth is the best way to go. Just say what you got to say. It's going to hurt for a while. If they need therapy, tell them, give them a therapist card or something, tell them move on. Like, don't sit there and drag them along. But what I was also saying was some women, and I'm telling y'all the truth, some women will stay your side chick. They don't care. They will stay your side chick. If the relationship it is the way it is, please, honesty is the best way to go. And stop. Oh, by the way, stop checking men's phones. Stop checking their wallets. If they go out, let them go out. Let them be with their friends. Because at the end of the day, being on top of someone and, keeping track, that's like some stalker shit. And that annoys me. It does, because being the age that I am, the shit that I experience. I'm sorry, I'm cursing. I shouldn't do that. Keeping track of a man, why? The man got to go to work. The man wants to play basketball. He want to go to a strip club, give him 100 of ones. Go have fun. Like, let them live. Because you know what? When you go out, you're going to do it too. Like, don't go out there and be like, oh, I'm not in it. Well, I don't go to strip clubs, but I'm just saying, if you want to be in a relationship, you have to understand each other, what you want. I've never been married, so I don't know what divorce is. I only could talk to you on the single standpoint of view, like being single. Well, I'm not single, but what I'm saying is being in a relationship, it goes two ways. And we're different people. Men are different, women are different. And you're going to like what you're going to like. I'm going to like what I'm going to like. You have to find your equal. You got to find someone that's going to be compared to you. Absolutely. What they're going to like. You're not going to like the same things. You're going to eat the same things together. Somebody's going to like coffee. Somebody's going to like tea. Some people are going to want to be tied up. Some people don't want to be tied up. You understand? Some people
they want to be tied up. What kind of tied up you talking about?
I'm talking about people like to be in a lifestyle, and some people are vanilla. I tried to explain this before. You have to find what you like.
That is perfect. I want to also, before you continue your show, beginning your story, I want to also bring somebody up. Speaking of tying people up, let me also bring in HQ.
Why you got HQ?
What? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
HQ, you be tying people up?
You be tying up. What type of freak shit you want, HQ?
HQ.
Oh,
HQ freak.
I agree. I agree somewhat, but a lot of that getting to know what you like and what you don't like should be occurring before you get married, and then you marry like-minded people. You
Mm.
marry a like-minded
Yes.
person.
I agree with her. Yes.
And you know, when I heard you say something about, well, give them some ones and let them go to the strip club, I mean, it's not a matter of letting somebody go to the strip club.
Mhm.
I mean, there's certain things that are not conducive to relationships,
Mhm.
are not healthy to relationships. I
Right.
don't believe in introducing outside elements to a relationship when you have no need to be introduced to those relationships.
Right.
Strips, going to strip clubs,
Mm.
you going on girls trips,
Mm.
these kind of things, they have no need, they have no good outcome for a married person.
Mhm.
Okay. When
Interesting.
you do that, and I get it, you got to, but I'm one of those people who believe you need to get to know yourself as much as you can before you get married. And if that means you know yourself pretty well by the age of 30, then you know maybe you're ready to get married at that particular time. I mean, different people have different, you know when they know themselves pretty much quickly.
So I want to ask both the ladies a question, and both can answer one at a time, which I want to go first. So if you would say for majority scale for the men, majority scale, if a woman says she needs to do a girls trip once every 2 years, or she got to have a girls night out once every 3 months, would you consider that woman would you consider that a red flag in a woman's character?
Yes.
Ooh.
No.
Interesting. Okay, HQ, tell me why you say no.
No, because it depends on the circumstance. If it's something that you just do just to be doing all the time and you really don't have a purpose for it, then maybe not. But if you have girlfriends who hit the door every 3 months, you know, or you have a friend that hits the door every 3 months, or they live out of the country, or you just can't get out or you just can't do what you need to do until those 3 months are over, then I would say, nah.
Jalen, what's your thoughts? Why would you say yes, it is a red flag?
I've seen a lot, and I've been on vacations where I've seen girls trips, and they are not nice. I'm not gonna sit here and paint.
Just go back to the tying up stuff.
No. You're not gonna let me live that down, are you?
Right.
Listen, no. To HQ, the reason why I said you don't introduce the strip club in your marriage, a man is gonna do it regardless. In the sense of like when they go to the bachelor parties, right? Those things are wild, right? So the whole thing is you have to be secure in your relationship and your husband or your significant other, because you can't control what everyone does. You have to be secure with yourself and trusting, because my
Yeah,
baby,
but I'm pretty
I'm
much
sorry, I got distracted with Sharon just did.
strip club is a out of the way or extraordinary thing. That's not a normal thing for every man or woman,
Right.
you know. So that's not something I would even consider. I wouldn't even consider that in my thought processes when it came to my husband, because I wouldn't have, because he probably would never have gone to a strip club. So those kind of things, see, we were just committed to each other, so we would not introduce those kind of things into our relationship.
Right.
So a strip club would not even be an option, or a girls trip would not be an option for me.
So HQ, you just said not too long ago, you said that girls trips and those type of activities is not a good situation for married couples. But yet you saying that it's not a red flag for your girlfriend, soon to be wife, to be going on girls trips. Can you please give me some correlation with that?
Because it depends on your relationship with that person, depending on the circumstance. If you're always going on girls trips and you're always going on strip clubs, that's a normal thing. But if you're a normal couple that doesn't want to introduce those kind of things into your household, then maybe it could be a red flag. But I'm looking at people who actually want to be committed in a relationship. That's not a normal thing. So it wouldn't be, it's just not a normal thing. Okay. And I
So
would,
therefore,
because you trust your partner enough, it wouldn't be a red flag. It just wouldn't be a red flag.
so you saying every 3 months is not all the time?
Yeah, that's not all the time. No human being goes to the strip club every 3 months. What human being does that?
Let me welcome to the show. Speaking of that,
Siobhan, I want to say something.
I am what
I
I
want to
am.
say something. I'm speaking for 2024. I'm not speaking 1920s, 1950s. I'm talking about 2024. I'm talking about today and now generation. And as far as for the troll in the chat, because this is why we shouldn't read the chat.
Yes.
Yes, I have a long distance relationship, and I'm proud of it. And no, I do
Somebody
not.
in the chat knows you have a long distance relationship?
That was almost a year ago, and this woman actually remembers because she's a troll. And the thing is, I don't drive anywhere. And for Omega, yes, I'm an elder, but you know what? I'm a down-to-earth elder. The problem is we are here to agree to disagree. And what I do is I fast forward my life to your time, how you all interact with each other. I don't put Lee down because of his age or HQ for her age or Sharon. I am versatile. See, you can say whatever you want, and I'm not here to judge anyone. I'm here I can give you relationship advice over and over and over again. You know why? Because I had relationships and I still have one. So you're not no different than me. So we're here to interact, have a conversation, and you can say whatever you want because it doesn't matter to me because you're just a face and an avatar like mine. So moving right along.
Land it right there.
Yes. Truth is here. Welcome, Truth. Go ahead.
Welcome to the show, Truth. I got a question for you. Do you think a woman that want a girl on a girl's trip consistently for every 3 months, because HQ said that's not really that consistent, but she's been going on a girl's trip every 3 months, whether that's out the country, out the state, or just to the local pub, is that a red flag?
Absolutely. I mean, is that even a question?
It's a question because HQ said it's not a red flag unless she switched up in the ninth inning. So if y'all was married for 2 years and then all of a sudden she's starting to have this girls trip every 3 months, she said that is a red flag. But if this is how you met her, it's not a red flag.
Okay, so
that's HQ's point.
All right, so you put some context on that. I thought it was okay. So it's basically like I will always tell somebody, don't choose something that you don't like. So let's say the woman that you meet, you already know within like 3 days, she explained to herself, I hit the clubs, me and my girls get lit, I do this thing where, I have, throughout my life, go to, take trips with my girls every 3 weeks. These are things that we're talking about because I'm to know who exactly she is, her habits, her behaviors, her lifestyle, to see if it's conducive for me to choose that.
So on that point right there, you saying you agree with HQ. This is something that you already walked into, not a red flag.
Yeah, if I chose that, then it should normally, I'm talking about for somebody of sane mind, it can't be a red flag because it's something that I chose. I already know that this is what she's about.
Perfect. Let me make sure. Is that what HQ was saying? HQ, is that was the sentiment that you were saying? HQ.
Yeah. It's I mean, you have to know your partner. If that's something that's already there, it's already there. Nothing it's not a surprise.
Correct.
It's not a surprise. But if you're out of the blue, I want to go every 3 months. I want to go on a girls' trip. I want to go to the strip club. Something is going on.
Okay, I guess that might be fair, unless you Guatemalan and then your baby come out saying, "What the Guan Rubai?"
What?
You've been on a girls' trip to Jamaica.
You've been tripping the last 2 years.
Oh man.
Yeah.
So Lee, you supposed to be fighting JP. They saying you supposed to be fighting Jay Prince. Unlikely. What's going on with that? Huh, Lee? You there?
Hold on,
How
yeah,
we
yeah, I'm here,
segued
man.
it up?
Nah, I'm not fighting JP. Why,
No,
why
he's
would I
not.
fight you? I don't
Oh,
wanna fight
okay.
JP. Wait, damn, I don't want to fight JP. Nah. I'm
Okay,
supposed to be
so-
fighting Ron Mack. That's what I'm supposed to be saying.
Oh shit! Oh, and that's so y'all just fighting for the sport because you never had no problems with Ron, did you?
Yeah, I really don't even want to like. I mean, for the sport, yeah, like for the sport, I want to fight him, but I'd rather it be like somebody I was really beefing with. But then again, I'm like, I don't really want that, because
Mm.
the way people act on here is kind of like crazy. It's not really like some of the people, it's kind of crazy. Like how is, I say, yo, like I'm gonna knock you out if we get in the ring, and he like, I'll shoot you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I feel like with these beast people escalate. He threatened to.
Who said they gonna
delete-
shoot you?
Yeah, Izzy sell his daughter for a cash app band.
What?
You know him?
No.
Izzy, yeah, him. Izzy sell his daughter's sickness for a cash app band.
What
Him.
issue you got with Iz?
I ain't think I had one, but I was off the
What?
panel listening, and then dude started bringing up the horse joke. Dude started calling me horse slips, and I hopped on. I'm like, yo, so what we talking about? You feel me? I'm like, yo, you saying about what I said? Let's talk about what you do though. And I brought up him, doing his little donations for his sick baby and shit, So shit just got weird. Shit just got weird a little bit on Hemp show, and then they start crying like they always do. Oh, he taking it too far. Because I also went at Cellulite because he the one that started it. I was like, oh, so you bringing up what I said, but you over here wifing a shorty that da.
What is going on?
You feel me? So I'm like, yo, so y'all want to talk
Whoa.
about what I said, but what y'all doing out here? Y'all acting wild out here in real
God.
life.
Okay, before we go to Edelman Williams, welcome. Speaking about fighting and getting ass whooped, let me bring up somebody that whoops ass all the time. Welcome to the show. Good day, Supreme Goddess PH Diva.
Hey y'all.
It's about to get wild, I think.
Right. I think I missed the last part of the story. What? Who married? What? Who got a short? What? Who? Huh?
You know what I mean? I'm just saying. Shit turned up over there a little bit. People think they can say stuff, and I ain't gonna say nothing back. And then we start talking about fighting, and then they talk about shooting me. I'm gonna delete you, all this stuff. I'm like, bro, y'all, why y'all don't want to fight, but y'all want to talk though? But y'all don't want to fight though. I'm 48. I'm
So,
blind. I can barely see. I can't.
Do you think with Hemp able to start the snowball to building up bigger fights and people actually going to start coming out and possibly there is a space for people to come out and actually squabble? Do you think people are going to start watching their mouth a little bit more?
No, I think it's gonna get worse.
Who won?
Let's not. The reason that I say I think it's gonna get worse is because first of all, I think 90% of the population ain't gonna meet up. Right? They're not gonna meet up, right? And then like what we seen with Fantastic, some dudes, I think if they would have even gotten the ring with Fantastic, it would have been a different situation. So now they feel like they're a certified advisor of boxing. Oh, you should have did this and you should have did this, and now everybody's an expert. No, I think people just gonna keep talking. I don't think it's gonna be different at all. I thought we were talking about these women getting their back blown out in Jamaica, but I guess the subject changed. I took too long to get here.
No, we go back to it.
Yeah,
Wait, no, I do want to know who won the little fight.
So, Black, your favorite actually, PH Diva, Black built like a conquering Kong. He was there fighting. He was fighting Hassan Tahir.
I don't know who that is.
You've seen him in the chat before.
Okay, well, who won?
They wound up fighting, and Black knocked them down.
Oh, okay.
for like a good 20 seconds.
Okay.
Because DJ Hamp was counting very slowly.
I thought Fantastic was fighting.
So Fantastic was fighting. Fantastic had about like 4 different opponents. They kept switching up because people kept canceling on him because he too goddamn big. They was like, God damn, I didn't know you was that goddamn big. Because he like 300 pounds, 6'7". They're like, man, anybody want to fight your big old fat ass, your big old head. And so eventually he wanted to find somebody that is actually about to be a professional boxer. So that person wasn't afraid of his big ass, and he put the beats on him, and him being like damn near professional, he made Fantastic look like he can't fight. And so now since this dude named CJ made Fantastic look like he can't really fight, everybody like, if I was in there, I would have whooped your ass, Mr. Fantastic. You know, they cooking him up right now.
That's
But truthfully, it's because Homeboy is damn near professional, and so, you know, and they didn't have no problems. They ain't had no beef. So, you know, Fantastic wasn't trying to kill him. And Homeboy was just he's a damn near pro. So he got better footwork, he throws punches better, you know, he's positioned himself better, and he made Fantastic look fat and slow. And sloppy, because he definitely was in a boxing ring with a t-shirt on.
You're so stupid. You're so stupid. Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? HQ, who goes in the boxing ring with a shirt on unless they're embarrassed about how they look?
Wait a minute. Now he took the time to train a little bit, and he was big anyway. So hey, just look at how many people would have came up against that professional fighter or semi-pro guy who would have had the balls to do it. So Fantastic was the one. So you was a sacrificial lamb. So that's what happened. And, you know, I wouldn't have had the balls to do it. So I'm just saying, at least he had the balls to get in there, right?
Well, I think people don't understand. If you say, I accept the fight, it's almost like they say, hey, man, you're going to be fighting Enter the Black Dragon in 30 days. I'm like, cool. I ain't really got to prepare for them. And then they switch it. And then they say, hey, 5 days before the fight, you fighting Mike Tyson. I hope you conditioned and you ready to fight. Oh, like we can't really, because I really believe that if he knew he was fighting CJ, he would have conditioned totally different. If he knew he was fighting CJ, he would have asked for more time. He wouldn't have tried to do a 30-day turnaround. Like, that's what I'm saying. It's not even realistic for him to fight somebody who's been practicing boxing for a year, and he had 30 days, and we think that he was about to go in and be able to do a professional fight. And if you know anything, I have fought in the ring, and I done fought in the streets. I'm telling you right now, it's nowhere near the same. So it's just not realistic. It's not realistic, and everybody think they're a professional boxing coach now. It's crazy.
Hey,
to me.
but Fantastic did have 3 months to prepare.
No, he didn't. He had. Yeah. It was like. So
it was
he did
just,
not.
It was just 3 months to prepare for Joseph.
No, he didn't. I remember when this happened a month and a half ago when they said we doing this in a month now.
No.
Okay.
So even Mr. Fantastic said himself, he had 3 months to prepare. So for the first month and a half, he was trying to just cut weight and get himself in better shape, running and lifting weights or whatever it is that he was doing to get himself, whatever his regimen was, probably dieting better and everything like that. And for the last month and a half, he hired a boxing coach.
But I get that, but still, I'm just telling you, it'd be a totally different if you say, I'm going to fight Enter the Black Dragon. You're like, I could beat him in my sleep. I'm not going to really put no hard work in. Versus Mike Tyson, you like, man, nah, I need to really go intense. So I just don't think people understand switching who he's fighting at the last minute, I think is a big deal. That's why I couldn't expect for him to be like, oh, you supposed to be conditioned. Like, because the stuff they were saying is like, oh, you was tired. You should have been conditioned. Like, you've been doing this for the last 6 months. Like, anytime we see a fight professionally, it's usually 6 to 12 months out that they're promoting that fight. So, our expectation is an amateur boxer is about to go and do. I just don't think it was realistic expectations, but that's just my opinion.
Right, and also like he was preparing for Joseph, so he probably didn't feel like he had to train as hard as well. He like, man, that little man.
Right, I hit him with one of these uppercuts. His ass gonna go straight to sleep.
Yeah, so
I agree with you, Heater, man.
So let's go to that part as well. And shout out to him for having he learned a valuable lesson. So, but at the same time, we cannot get mad at anybody for clowning his ass, because guess what? He would be clowning too if it was on the other foot and he watched somebody else get into the same situation like how
Well,
he got.
I don't think he did bad.
Really,
I don't think he did bad though. See, that's what I'm saying. If you have fought before, he didn't do bad. It's just one person was more experienced than the other, but he didn't get knocked out. He TJ, I think AJ, I think whatever his name is, he was giving him full body shots.
His name TJ.
Hold up, is getting knocked out doing bad though?
Right.
That's I'm trying to figure out, like, what's your gauge of doing bad, Either Man? If you would,
yeah. So say for example, if he would have gotten this ring and he would have got knocked out in the first round, first minute, I think that would be going out bad. I don't care what nobody say. But him being able to, be in the ring, go the distance, I think being conditioned enough to finish, he did finish, right? I just don't look at it as bad, in my opinion.
Right. So yeah, I get you in there, Truth. So it's professional boxers that get into a ring, they train for 6 months to a year, and then they get hit with that perfect punch at the right time. And that doesn't necessarily mean that they're bad. They just got hit with the perfect situation, the perfect storm, knocked out.
But I'm telling you right now, if Fantastic would have got knocked out, we would have been having a whole different conversation. Let's be honest.
Well, also CJ was just definitely a professional. He knew what he could do to somebody that is unskilled, and that's all it did was that CJ outclassed him, because as he should, because he's been training. He's about to go professional. He's attempted to go professional, and you can see it in the ring that he was going light. And he was just miles ahead with his footwork, and people just clowning him for it. And he got to take that smoke because he's a shit talker, so he got to take that smoke. It's just what it is. But he did, he did well for being only a month and a half to begin to a ring and pretty much training with somebody that has been doing it for pretty much a year or two. So
so let me ask you a question. I know this is a little bit off topic, but I really want to know, Sharon, you might already said this. Do you believe that these women that you love so much be getting their back blown out in Jamaica? Do you think that's a real thing, or you think that's a theory?
I think, of course, some are, and some are just going to the beautiful beach and get some oxtails.
Oh, I knew you was going to do something because we on your show. Let me get a percentage. Out of all the women that go over there to Jamaica, what percentage you think? And I know you just hypothetically thinking.
Are we saying the percentage of married women or the percentage of single women?
I'm talking taken women that are taken.
The women that are taken, only 30% of women are going to Jamaica to cheat. That's it.
All right, and I'm talking about women that man ain't there. I mean, the women that got to be by, out of the women who going by themselves, you think it's only 30%?
Yes.
I think
it's higher than that, based off the fact that a lot of men don't even care about pleasing their women. And if you go to Jamaica and she run into a dude that's exactly what she want, and this dude, I don't want to have to be the guy to say this. I'm not even gonna say that part, but if he does a specific move that will show her that this right here will be amazing, then she's going. So I think it's a much higher number. I would say 48%. I'm not going to 50. I'm going to 48.
Damn. Hey, Truth, what do you think about, before we get deep dive into the goddamn Jamaica back blown, what is your thoughts about people getting into all these goddamn arguments now that we got a space for people to go out there and actually physically fight? What is your thoughts on it?
I will say this. I mean, boxing and street fighting is completely different. It's things that, as you clearly can see if you watch the little bit of film that we had, it's things that you can do that you can't do in boxing that you can actually do in street fighting. In street fighting, there's no rules. There's no rules. The goal is to actually hurt the person that you're fighting against, because you're actually out in the streets. You actually can hurt somebody where somebody either die. So the goal is to get them out of here as quickly as possible. Most of the time, you've seen people, they either hit somebody and scoop them because if I get you on the ground, now I got you at my disposal. So that's how I can't scoop you in the boxing ring. Niggas gonna be like, no, break that up, get that out of here, or you disqualified. See what I'm saying? They're gonna did that immediately. As far as talking on the internet, that's never gonna stop. That's
even though that we know they have a space where people can actually meet up. And if you really say you're gonna whoop, if you start saying you're gonna whoop somebody's ass,
no.
So if somebody says, "Hey Lee, I'll punch you in the face," and then Lee say, "All right, bet. So let's go set it up. Let's go into the boxing ring so you can actually do it, and we can both be protected. We can have it out."
Everybody's not, like I would say, like 97% of people is not going to do that because
perfect, right? So that's what I wanted to talk towards right there. Is that right there? Is that so now that we have the threat of actually going to a boxing ring and toughing it out, and now we know that most people are not willing to actually go that extra step. Now that we have that step there, is that going to stop? Because now it's just going to make them look more.
Hold up, like you already talked, bro.
Right? Because it's going to make them look more like a sucker because they are not going to fulfill all the shit that they are talking.
I mean, before the boxing thing, it was still the same way. Nobody cares about whether or not they say anything, disparaging to each other. That's going to continue. We saw it yesterday. We saw it yesterday on Hamp Show. People still going back and forth, and then we seen the people coming up chastising Fantastic when he actually got in the ring. You see what I'm saying? They was clowning him, and then the first thing they said, "Are you getting in the ring?" Oh, they said, "Oh, hell no." They said it right there. It's clear as day. I'm gonna come up here to joke you. I'm gonna come up here to talk about you. I'm gonna come up here to talk about your fight. I'm gonna come up here to talk about you as a man. But I ain't getting in that ring. So that's the same thing that's going to continue to happen. Now, for those that actually have been in fights and don't have a problem, and let's say for what I saw was, man shit. That's what we used to do. Get the gloves, fight it out, and then it's dead.
Right.
There are other things on here that went far beyond, just, hey, we argue, we're going to duke it out, and then it's squashed. There are other things on it. Those things go beyond, hey, boxing gloves. It's really, hey, I see you in a thing, I walk past you. They can't stop me in a split second from, oh yeah, we're cool. Yeah, hey, everybody linking up, and then somebody just sitting there. And how are they going to stop me from hitting you right then and there?
Damn.
They can't. They can't stop. They can't stop that. So the best thing is, if you're going that type of time, then don't go there, because Hamp even said it. He was like, "Yo, don't come here fucking up my shit." As a respect, he said, "Don't come in here fuck my shit. Don't. If you want that time, keep your ass wherever. But if you want to come down here on some man shit and just box it out and leave it alone after that, then you come down." So it's two different things going on. For those that just want to have fun, box it out, man shit, and then link up, that's cool. The other shit, that shit is out, that's street shit, and that shit just got to be handled in the streets.
Damn, hold on, E.
About to be a situation. Hey, hey, hey.
All right. Black built like a conquering Kong. I'm waiting for I'm waiting to spar Sharon.
He feeling super cocky because he got that knockout, boy.
But hey, Sharon, I think the key is this is for single niggas. This ain't for us married people. Like what people don't realize is I'm gonna leave my family. I'm gonna fly all the way over somewhere where I spend my money for my kid to be in private school, and then my wife might want to come, so I gotta fly her out. I gotta fly all these goddamn kids out. That shit don't make no financial sense to married people. But if you single and you ain't got nothing to do on a Friday night, yeah, fly somewhere and fight. But it don't make sense to us married people whatsoever.
Hey, listen. I would give, because I don't know his financial situation. I'll tell you like this, Black. You put up $2,000, I'll come and spar you. How about that? Send $2,000. I'll come and spar you for $2,000. What's that? 2-minute rounds for three rounds? That's 6 minutes. So that's right. 6 minutes. So 6 minutes of my time, you can pay me $2,000 for 6 minutes of my time.
Oh, he gotta pay you.
Oh yeah, he gotta.
Like, yo, that's what I've been
No,
doing.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
He's like,
yeah,
bro,
because Because think about the truth, like I got more to lose. Like he don't have nothing to lose. He's a chat ninja.
Yeah.
I don't blame you.
And then when he hop on panels, unless it's like a lot of light, you could barely see him.
Hold on. Listen, there's some people saying make
Shadow
it.
ass.
Hello, but people are saying make it into a vacation. Make it me going to fight some dude who I don't care about, who really have no purpose whatsoever in my life, and then you want me to go out to eat, maybe with a hurt rib, while I'm trying to get some ass I felt when that nigga hit me in my rib to prove a point to some nigga on YouTube.
Yeah, y'all making a good ass point right there. I ain't gonna lie.
Look. Now somebody that's not a content creator is telling me I sound scary because I want to get compensated for my time.
Yo, I think this shit
Even though listen, the craziest part about is that he challenged me because everybody know I'm not somebody that me and Truth got into it, and me and him still we barely even said that we want to beat each other up, and we got into it. We had to get on the phone conversation in real life and talk to each other to see what we doing.
It's kind of weird.
And I don't naturally go and say I'm going to beat somebody up. And Truth could tell you, like, and I got to many of arguments. Am I wrong, Truth?
Nope, absolutely 100% correct.
So for this man to call me out and he want to put his hands on me, and now he said I sound scary because I want to get paid for my time.
See, Black is on that time. Like he's fighting. He got another fight. He about to fight the other Black. Like he's with it. He's with it.
So and I don't mind. I could be with it too. However, you want to have to pay me for my time though. You calling me out.
Hey, no, I don't blame you for saying, hey, I want some coins to come down.
Yeah, yo, I feel you on that, yo. I'm like, this shit is kind of strange, actually, when I kind of think about the whole thing. Cause it's like, bro, we just going out to fight. Ain't no bag in the area. Like, nah, it don't even really make sense.
And not only that, for me to fight him, like, where is the equal situation at?
Right. He don't got a channel. He don't got a group of like, yeah.
Right, so like no matter what I do to him, you know, it is what it is. And like, oh yeah, Sharon beat a Black.
I feel like
beat me up, you're gonna be the man in every chat.
Right. Yo, either man hit his spot on, yo. I feel like he just a lonely ass dude. And he ain't got nothing to do. Like,
damn.
So he gonna be a fight. He gonna be ready to put like he just want to touch a dude type of. That's what he rather do on a Friday night is touch a man, tap gloves, this thing like
what? And see this thing, Sharon. Also in the boxing ring is what's called a puncher's chance. If you get caught the wrong way, you going out, and that's
no matter how much you could be levels above the other person.
Yeah, a lot of people was talking about when Black had caught Hassan. I was like, the way he set him up, if he'd have clean shot you like that, you going over. Because
most human beings is gonna go down.
If you look at how Hassan was walking towards him, he 1-2'd him, set him up, he made Jordan in some more, and then he hit him, flushed him. And then that was
also he also took a lot Hassan momentum was going towards him as well.
Yeah, that was the whole thing.
That's hilarious, bro.
So that could have been any human being. So shout out to Hassan and shout out to Black for throwing the punch too. So people can say it's a lucky punch. However, he threw the punch with confidence.
Oh hell no! I said
he didn't throw that shit with confidence. He did stutter.
If he set me up like that, I'd have fell over too. It was clean. It's a clean hit. When somebody hits you clean like that, unless you got real like superb balance, like
you've been fighting for a long time,
you're going to go over.
I mean, the punch wasn't even that hard. I'm not even capping though. Like it wasn't really that hard. He fell like a bag of bricks. Like who was that dude?
Absolutely, Black Man Unfiltered. They just the only way they could get me in the ring, they gonna have to run me my money. So y'all want to fight me for 6 minutes? It's gonna cost you $2,000, and I got y'all. It is what it is. I don't care how you do it. You could crowdfund it. You could go play dice for it. I don't give a damn. You could go take it out on your credit union. You'll go get your $2,000 up. Whoever that person is that want to spar me. And I got you. I'll be
I'm
there.
gonna say, I'm gonna
Pretty
say
much.
this is the last thing about the Fantastic situation. Like I said, he was the only one that's saying, "Hey, you want a box? You want a box? You want a box? Let's do it." So he clearly has no problem with it. The thing was the opponents kept switching up. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They kept switching up. Now, what I will tell you is this, and this is what I said earlier. You can clearly see the discrepancy that is a huge gulf between Fantastic and CJ. Y'all saw that, right?
The
You know what I'm
what
talking
the size?
about? No, a huge gulf, which means in discrepancy in their skill set.
Oh yeah.
Okay, now the problem. Now this is what I was trying to tell everybody. If Joseph is exactly like what's in there, like CJ, he's on that type. He got
It's
them
on the
hands.
type of time.
Yeah. The problem would have been like this. Y'all saw it. CJ was at, he said, I only gave him 40%.
Ooh.
Joseph actually was coming there with hatred. Do y'all want to know what would have happened? Y'all have got what y'all was looking for.
We would have seen
That wouldn't have been a good situation because then now, Joseph was coming in there with bad intentions and he actually knows how to fight. He actually has belts. And as far as when you're talking about actually sparring and actually getting in the ring, CJ, you have to have 6 months of training before you even get into the ring of sparring. When you're doing professional, amateur to professional boxing. So we talk about this man got years under his belt. CJ is what, 33, I think he said. So we talking about years versus Fantastic has never done this, in a professional capacity. So what he did, man, that was tremendous, bro. That was tremendous. I'd have said, fuck no. And if you saw the body shots that he was getting, Fantastic is bigger. CJ was hitting him like, boo, boo, like hitting him. That stuff will make you throw up, man, and collapse.
Hey, listen, if Fantastic didn't have that
no
extra,
joke.
hey, if Fantastic didn't have that extra weight, he would have went down with those body shots. You could see that all that extra weight helped him out tremendously.
He took that shit. That's why I said everything that I saw Fantastic doing, it ain't nothing nobody can say. That shit was real. So it's nothing. Of course, again, ain't no participation trophies. He good for getting in the ring, but if you want to critique, just like, he'd have kept it real with us, say you was trash. That's what he would say. And, compared to what happened, he didn't look so good. And that's the real. But he's taking it more serious. This is one thing I could say. He's in the gym right now, working out, getting himself in shape for the next thing. So once again, unlike the rest, ain't nobody's doing what he's doing. So it's nothing nobody can say about him, bro. You ain't gotta like him. You just can't talk about, his work ethic and what he's doing. So that's the thing. That's
fair. I believe that's fair, and I think it's also fair for people to criticize him. And most people are not athletes, so they don't really understand how even if you are a great, let's just go with basketball. If you're great in your park, you are the local legend in your park and basketball. You cross everybody up, you even catch a couple of dunks. You go over to a goddamn G League NBA player, he's gonna make you look like you trash.
Oh, hell yeah. CJ would have tore Indy. Yo, that's why I said Joseph and CJ, and now we got Fighter in there. Any one of them, and we're talking about boxing, not Street Fighter, where you can try to do something to somebody else, grab their toe, hit them in the throat, pushing their eye, all this to their advantage. These niggas is been in there, and they're gonna trash you, bro, because they know what the hell they're doing, and they're trained to hit you in certain spots that you don't know how to cover yourself up.
Truth, and let's be honest. Fantastic knew if he'd have hit CJ a little too hard, CJ would.
Oh yeah, he probably would have hit him. He probably would have gave him. If he'd have hit him like pow, like really put weight into that hit, CJ probably would be like, "Oh, you hit me. Okay, I'm a crack you now." Like,
right. So so Fantastic is smart enough to say, "Hey, I'm outclassed. Let me take advantage of this as a learning lesson. Let me learn from it and not try to over pursue because I'm bigger than him."
I wouldn't have got in the motherfucker with CJ. I ain't gonna lie. I'm trying to tell you, them body shots.
Clearly, CJ's skill set was what it is. It's just what it is that he made Fantastic look bad. It wasn't that Fantastic is bad. Those are two different things.
Yeah, those are two. Thank you. Those are way two different things. He made me look bad than everybody else,
and
just
everybody
on a different level, bro.
That's all that really. That's what it really is.
And then he big. CJ big as shit. He's 6'3", 180, and we're talking about no fat on his body, bro.
But I mean, Fantastic do have him about damn near 100 pounds.
But CJ is muscle with no fat. So we talking about that type of power come behind that. If he actually hits you with that, bro, man.
Yes,
no.
so shout out to her for standing.
You
Shout out
ain't
to
hitting me with
CJ.
that shit.
But shout out to CJ for keeping it professional, knowing that he could
Yeah,
fully
CJ
take
dope.
advantage of Hamp and Fantastic if he wanted to, and he just decided to give little boxing lessons. And
All of them were solid brothers, bro. Like the weekend shows that where they try to, you know the narrative where that we can't act, we don't know how to act around each other, we always try to hurt each other. We can't, be cohesive and come together and just do something as men, knuckle up a little bit and then, go have dinner. They showed it.
And that's it. And simple as that. And if Black want me to get in the goddamn ring, he want my time. He want to see how Sharon feels for whatever reason. He want to know how Sharon feels. He gonna have to pay me my money. He gonna have to pay me $2,000.
No
2,000
shit.
and I would fly my ass down to Houston.
I'm not fighting nobody. No, I don't want it. I don't want it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't want it. Street fighting and that boxing is totally different. I don't want no problems in that ring. That shit.
Supreme Goddess, what you think? Do you think that is a good enough price?
Shit, hell no.
If they want to get their feels up on Sharon, they want to see how Sharon feels. $2,000. Is that enough, Supreme Goddess?
Well, previously he had said when he challenged you to a fight before, he was saying he offered up a number. So I think he was saying he'll do 1,000 back then. So make it at least 2,500.
Damn.
Okay.
You got to give Diva at least 5.
Right, exactly. Because you got to
break off. That's your promoter. At least 5.
That's it.
That's the minimum. That's the minimum.
That's it. So y'all gonna have to put your money with your mouth is. Y'all out here talking all this jazz, right? So, but I guarantee that they're gonna say I'm scary because I put a stipulation on it.
Of course. Yeah.
Wait,
of
so
course.
how many people went to watch the fight?
That I don't know. It was the first one.
Yeah, it was a couple of. It's actually a couple of people.
I would say I know at least
15,
probably 30 and more.
Wow.
Oh, it was 30. I only saw
because a couple of people hit me up on that was down and they hit me up. So at least 15 people that I know for sure was down.
Yeah, that I know of. Yeah.
Okay.
So therefore, at 15, I'm pretty sure out of those 15, at least one person per person. So I would say 30 to be and up. And then whatever was watching. I don't know how many was watching.
So do y'all think that this is stuff like this is resulting from the male loneliness epidemic?
Yes. I 100%.
That is very interesting, Diva.
Yeah.
How deprived of women you gotta be to want to do this shit. The more y'all talk, I'm like, why the fuck am I doing this shit? I'm madly in love. What the fuck am I doing?
Well, not even the people who are participating, for whatever reason. But to go and watch it, to leave wherever you are, to go there and I guess make a weekend of it, to go and watch some people off of YouTube. I don't know.
No, so that part, right? So that part, if you wanna. So it seems like he gonna since he's doing it in his hometown, he's gonna turn to more like an event type situation.
Yeah.
On Friday, we're gonna be hanging out at this place and do these type of things.
Yep.
On Saturday, we're gonna fight. On Sunday, we're gonna hang out and do whatever, right? So
go to church and then the brunch. But again, I still think that if you would show up for something like that for people who you know from YouTube, I gotta wonder what your real social network looks like.
I don't know. I would say that we spend more time with each other than we actually do with family members and stuff like that.
I was about to.
I could kind of understand why.
Who is we?
Me and you, Diva.
I was about to say, hey, Sharon, we're talking about people been on here for. We're talking about, like I said, I've been on here for 4 years. You see what I'm saying? Now, at least I take breaks in between and stuff like that. But we're talking about a lot of us, even when we're working, you see us in trucks, when I'm at work, stuff like that, we'll still be, on here enjoying this while our time passes at work and stuff. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So naturally, it's basically like the same thing. Like, hey, you know what? What's the point of doing this? You know, you can actually link up. So that's what happened. You know, Lapeef actually the one that started. Hey, you know, we're coming together, working in business and everything like this. Hey, let's link up and actually make this into a real thing. And then if there's any type of you know, relatability and cohesiveness, then we actually build networking and, you know, hopefully friendships. Some people have done it, and that's what you know, Hamp and, you know, trying to do. We're trying to actually get brothers together, you know, men together, trying to
So
build
yeah,
something.
so I
Right.
don't really.
That's a reflection of that male loneliness epidemic, like that you gotta get men together from the internet, right?
That's messed up.
Yo,
Yeah, that's just how I see it.
Nah,
we should
but
do a
Eva,
review of
at the same
Fresh and-
time,
Yeah.
at the same time, men do that naturally. Like when we live in the hood,
Yeah,
we go to
we
the
just
basketball
naturally do
park.
it.
We
Yeah.
go to basketball park and we play
Just happen.
basketball with the other males. When we go to the handball court, we playing handball with the males. When we doing the pull-ups, it's with the males. So
Right.
men do.
But you're gonna form those relationships organically, though. You're actually there with that person. You can feel out what type of person they are. Some of them niggas you gonna be like, I don't really mess with him. This one,
That's
let's
what the
go have a
meetups are
beer.
for.
Hold on, let her finish.
Well, no, so I was basically finished. But so you know what I'm saying? I don't know. To me, just like befriending folks, I don't know. That's just weird to me.
I think
Yeah, I feel
I
you.
see her
And
point.
if
I see her
and
point.
if any of these men want to feel me, you're gonna have to pay $2,000 to do so.
Hey yo,
PhD, I would say this. I would say
Hold
if
on.
they didn't come off the line
yeah.
and you try to be a friend on here, then yeah, that's something different. You
Yo,
can't be
did y'all
friends
see
on
the
here
fresh?
without
Yo,
meeting
this
up.
is a perfect example of what Fresh and Fit did. They bought all these dudes and they had them pay like 4 bands to go on the yacht party. It was
Damn.
like between 1 and 4 bands, right?
Yeah.
And basically the women there were completely just isolating themselves from the dudes. So at one part you just saw a complete sausage party, them dancing with each other, a bunch of dudes just fucking dancing, and the women are on one side dancing with each other. And I just was like, damn, this shit is crazy. So I understand what PhD was talking about, because the guys seem kind of like kind of
Weirdo.
kind of antisocial, like didn't really know how to talk. You gotta watch
See,
that shit, bro. That shit
and
is
that's how
crazy,
now
bro.
see, that's how this started. You see what I'm saying? We
Why
get
got
on
a
here,
person
we
pay
say
4
this type of
bands to
stuff
get
to
on a
each
boat?
other, and then guys saying, "Hey,
I swear to
call me
God,
that.
HQ, I
Let's go
swear to
here."
God, you gotta watch
But
that shit. They
I
pay like
want
4
Marvelous
bands.
to answer this question.
That's
HQ got a
right.
great question. Marvelous. What kind of man spends $4,000 to be on a yacht party with other men? Go ahead, Marvelous.
I'll never do
Oh,
that. You missed your chance.
shoot. A man who do something like that, in my opinion, I would say a man who's very insecure with himself.
Damn.
Someone who's very easily to manipulate as well, too. If it's Fresh and Fit, man is very lost and easily manipulated.
Damn. Hey, Marvelous, do you think I'm wrong for a man calling me out to fight somebody that I don't know? And he's just upset because he's losing that life, and he wanna touch me. He wanna see how I feel, and I'm charging him. PhD even said $2,500. I gotta charge him $2,500 for me to fly me out to Houston. Am I wrong for that?
No, there's 2 ways to look at that. From your point, it's like, yo, you want to propose on me, you gotta fucking pay me for that shit. First of all, I ain't no boxer. I got nothing to prove. If you're trying to earn one way, that's how you're trying to earn it. I'm trying to earn cash. So it's either way. You get the guy looking at it who challenged you can be looking at it like, see, this motherfucker want to fight me. He's like, yeah, I don't want to fight you. That's what you want to do. But if you want me to fight, you can pay me though.
Yeah, man. I think that's like a I don't understand why what's wrong with wanting to get paid if you gonna try to challenge me and shit. Like
Right, you challenge me. And
Hey,
at
Simone.
least
Exactly.
if you don't have the $2,500, then say that. That's fine. Say, hey, I'm broke. I'm dusty. I can't do that. I'm a rim brother.
Hey, Simone, I always gave
I
this
don't
suggestion.
have it. Well, then give me a counter offer that makes sense, that is close to what I already offered. That's how negotiation works. Let me see. This can be a lesson at the same time. I gave my offer. Now you're supposed to do a counter offer and say, hey, I can't afford that. However, what I can do is X, Y, and Z, and maybe I could crowdfund it or blah, blah, blah. Let's see if we can work it out. You're not even attempting to even try to really see if you can get any kind of motion of that to work out, because you don't really give a fuck.
And I
Yeah,
wish
and
this would work if the boxing thing would have this effect that hey, we stop saying terrible things to each other. I wish it would work. I just don't think it's going to happen.
I was
I
also gonna
really,
say it too. Like the $2,000, that's enough to take care of your flight and your stay and stuff. So it's like if that's the case, it's like yo, at least put homie up in a nice spot that you know, maybe Edinburgh, B&B, and maybe even get you a flight. You know what I'm saying? I would have tried to work out some way and be like, all right, I do all that for you and I pay you 1,000 or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like it'd have been like something like if you really wanted it, if you really wanted to smoke for whatever reason, he would do it. Him and get by his means, but if it's like that, I don't know, man. Like I said, people talk shit. Fuck it, some shit talk.
That's right. They can't put their money where their mouth is.
This guy of
They
all
just want to
people,
talk shit.
of all fucking people, this guy, bro. This man was in the land of dildos talking about somebody fucking broke like this guy, bro.
Hey, listen, what I do know is this. I know the Rim Nation, they can get together and they could put some money together. I'm pretty sure they could do it. They could, because you know how these men, they love to conjugate against each other, right? They love to be around each other. I'm pretty sure you can get all your Rim
House
Nation.
of dildos. It wasn't
Y'all
afraid.
can get your Rim Nation together and y'all can get some money together and say, hey, listen, Black is the man. We know we put somebody of a bigger stature down because Hassan was so much bigger than Black. He was so much taller. He was so much more athletic than Black. And so therefore we know we could get hands put on the Rim Obliterator.
Mo, you back in town, Shorty?
Yeah, I'm still in Virginia. I'm out here. I got my house. It's in my house on Friday.
I'm gonna holler at you a little bit later.
Oh, for sure. You know what, Sharon, too? You know, another concept would be besides boxing, I wish dudes start doing MMA. That'd be something totally different. That's a real, like, to me, there's more you can do with. It's going to end quickly. And quick.
Yeah, they definitely not going to do that.
That's something I do. I'll tell you right now, I'll get up in there and like, yo, y'all don't want that. Y'all don't want that.
Oh, go ahead, Diva. You there? PH? 187 with the $2. Horse looking. Who you talking to? Horse eyes?
Jamaican beef patty, shut your ass up before I lock you up for dildo espionage. Get your freaky ass out of here.
Well, Sharon, the title is actually a great thing. I mean, a great question. You know, what's the real reason women initiate divorce more than men?
Absolutely.
That's a great question.
So, what is your thoughts? Because I got my ideas of it. What's your thoughts?
It's actually a great question. I know there are reasons why they divorce, but the reasons why that they will, you know, absolutely say, okay, check this out. You know, the stuff that's going on, I'm checking out and I want to get up out of here. Because it's so many different reasons. You know, you got infidelity, you got lack of commitment. You know, you got DV. You got so many different reasons why. And then, of course, you know, sometimes you're like, look, I made a bad decision. I'm just tired of this nigga. I don't like him. I didn't like him to begin with.
But for the most part, it's usually
I want to get up out of here.
It's usually the financial situation. A lot of these Rim brothers, they do not want to put that money up. They don't want to put no money up. They just want to do everything for free. All I got is these hands and some dick for you, baby girl. That's all they want for their goddamn wife. They don't want to put in no work for their wife. And then they get upset when their wife is like, okay, are we going to start doing this? And then they wouldn't want to say that this wife is nagging me. She keeps telling me to do this every single day. She's nagging me. And then so he keeps ignoring her and he makes life difficult for her because he's not brave enough to tell the woman, hey, you know, our relationship ran its course. And I'm afraid to say that we're going to have to go our separate ways.
I got a theory.
I'm going to say this last thing. One of the things I think they're starting to recognize that and I hate to say this because I really didn't believe this, bro, but sitting, just looking at certain things, I hate to say it. It's hard to say this shit. All right. They start to realize men don't really love and like them, bro.
Shit. Who they love more? Who do they really love?
I have no, I don't know.
You know who they
No,
love.
no,
Wait.
no, wait.
Wait,
No,
before we go to that topic,
no, right?
I
before we
have
go there,
no-
You know who they
You know
love.
who they love.
I
Wait,
have,
Steve.
I'm not going that route, but what I'm starting to look at, and I can't
Who they be
ignore
praising
it.
all the time? Who every time women come on and try to make their point, they go, but the men did this, and the men created that, and the men you be seeing them on panels getting hard-ons over men, bro. Say they don't.
Yeah.
Say they don't bring up men and get fascinated.
They like, ooh, Sharon, I can't wait till you fly out to see me.
Jaws.
Hey, Sharon. Hey, Sharon, before y'all go down that path, I'm gonna give you my opinion real quick.
I got you. I'm gonna send it to you right now, Marvelous. 1-872 guzzle your $50. Oh God. Horse pause and be merry. Pony boy. Lord. Go ahead, Marvelous.
I was gonna say, I believe, in my opinion, that it's information overload. So people in general have more information than ever before, access to things and different opinions. And when you can look at certain things that you haven't seen before and never had access to, it's going to interfere with how you make decisions. I don't want to say interfere; it's going to affect how you make decisions. That's to say, because now that people in general can look at outside their own relationships, see things, testimonies, hear these things, either it could be a temptation or it can be like, have you ever seen this before? And they look into it and it's like, oh, I didn't know I was in that situation. Now that you know, you can do better for yourself, knowing more what you have, or for the worse, because you can also take in things that are not true, but then you apply it thinking it is because of how you feel, because of what you saw. So there's a lot of stuff I believe that's happening with people in general that's affecting them and how they make decisions. So why women are doing what they're doing is because they are seeing things. They have more information before. Like back in the day, it's like men are not changing from what they were hundreds of years ago. Men are still what they are. Men have always cheated. Men have always done all these things.
Not true.
Now that more things are on the
That's
surface,
not true.
That's not true at all.
you trying to say men have not cheated back in the
Bro,
day?
men have not changed in the last 100
No, they
years. Why do you
changed.
say stuff
They
like this?
changed.
But no. When I say men have not, no, they've changed in the way they make decisions as well. As I said, people in general have changed. But I'm saying because now that everything is more like, even with parents, right? Parents and children relationships have changed. It's harder to be a parent today because yes, information. You can't hide what you did before. There's no such thing as a child's place anymore. For instance, like children know what parents did and what they're doing now. Before, when I was younger, I didn't know what parents did like that.
You knew what
They
your
always told me,
parents
go back upstairs and go back to your room, stay in child's place.
But you knew
That
what they were doing, though.
What
no,
do you-
I didn't. No, not me.
what-
Not
what
me.
you-
I wasn't like that.
What you trying to say is we women didn't know what shitty behavior we were getting from us men.
Oh, shit.
And now that we know we getting the shitty behavior, we ain't
Oh,
putting up
shit.
with it.
Yeah, you can.
But I don't
Like I
think
said,
it's
information.
either.
That's a good point. Go ahead. Keep
All right,
going.
so go ahead, Diva.
I think that women always, we know men engage in shitty behavior, but I think like societally, we have like standards for a woman if she wants to be a wife, right? Or you're not wife material. We have a construct for what wife material is, despite the fact that that is actually a very individual thing for a man, whatever. Some men marry prostitutes.
Right.
But there is no similar construct for men. What's husband material? All you got to do is be born with a dick and you can be husband material, right?
That's
Yeah.
not
And
true.
so,
Okay.
yeah, because men ask women, right?
Ooh.
Typically. And so a lot of times women are in these relationships like auditioning and trying to prove that they're wife material, right? Whereas the men are just being themselves, right?
Mm.
When they get that, the golden ring, they expect that marriage will somehow change that man.
Mm.
However, a lot of times it doesn't. Whatever that man was before he went into the marriage, that's what he's gonna stay. If he was going to the strip club, he's still going to the strip club. If he was cheating on the woman, he's still cheating on the woman, right? And so women are, doing all these things. And once you realize, hold on, I'm putting out all this maximum effort and this man ain't changing, right? And so now, unlike in previous generations, there's actually a stigma against being with a man who don't treat you right, right? So increasingly there's a stigma for women, like you a fool, you a dummy. I saw a woman who was talking about how God restored her marriage, and the women was telling her she a fucking fool.
Yeah.
Right? And so I think women are saying, pulling the parachute hatch and jumping out the plane, like fuck it, at
All right.
point.
I can see it that way. I also add to the fact that it's also that we have, like I said, this information. Us being on social media right here, this is a different concept and it has a different effect on all of us. The shaming thing you brought up, right? It's true. If we communicating the way we are right now, we're talking to hundreds of people right now, right? It's not just us on this panel. We all got hundreds of people engaging conversation. This type of information overload is different. This peer pressure that we're going through today compared to back in the day is different. It has a huge effect on us and even how we are as people. Like more people now, because of the insecurities, are more individualistic too. Looking out for the best interest and putting themselves forward and saying, this is me, look at my life, whatever, right? These are all very different things that affect all of us. And it's really pressed on people to try to even come together, especially when they feel like, again, how's everyone looking at us? Basically, what I'm trying to say is people become more people-pleasing, trying to show that I am this. This is who I am. This is who I am. Look at me. Look at me. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you're looking at how things look aesthetically, and you're caught in with the same thing, how things are looking aesthetically and how they make you feel at the end of the day. And that's also an essence of everyone's thinking, because they become very insecure. The more exterior, the more about what's outside of me, what's going on outside, what's going on. I want to see this. I want to touch that. I mean, we're a part of this, but they don't really know themselves.
Perfect.
Like the person does not know themselves.
Perfect. Go ahead, Truth. I know you want to jump in.
Yeah. All right. So let me get this out, because now I know. If you ask, when you say you ask me why. All right. So picture this. All right. When you go to the Bible, it was a story in there where they caught a woman committing adultery. Right? Y'all heard about that? The woman that was about to be stoned, and he said, "Those who had sinned cast the first stone."
Mm-hmm.
Remember that? All right. So for those who actually understand what was going on and how the law works, is when you catch the parties involved in the adultery, then they can be prosecuted and they can be stoned. The problem is what people don't understand, the reason why Jesus could not condemn her, it wasn't because of the fact that everyone has sinned and whatever. All the accusing parties weren't there. So he said what he was trying to do was he was trying to catch the guys that was in the same act that was helping her commit adultery. You see what I'm saying? But back in those days, they only put those onus on a woman. It was more egregious if a woman cheated than what a man did. You see what I'm saying?
So I have a question.
But now, let me just finish this out. So now what happens is you get all the way into these times now. Now women actually understand who they are. They understand their worth. And they also have the laws that can back them to now they do not have to put up with the stuff that we were putting them through. And I'm not talking about all men.
Of course.
I'm talking about the horrible ones, the ones that's mistreating, the ones that was cheating, the ones that's having babies around the corner, all that type of stuff. You see what I'm saying?
Okay,
They don't have
black men.
they don't have to put up. They don't have to put up with that now, and then they now can able without being married, because this was actually the hold on them. They needed us to receive certain things. You see what I'm saying? Everything was given to them through marriage. Now they don't need us. They don't need to be married in order to get those things. So as soon as we get married with them, and they saying, "Oh, you ain't up to snuff." Oh yeah, I'm gone. You're a cheater. I'm gone. You're a DV. Gone. You are financially the things that you promised me, you ain't keeping up with par. I'm gone now, because now all the things that I used to have to get through, that my grandmother, my great grandmother used to come to me and say, "Baby, make sure you get your education. Do not worry about this man," and all this type of stuff. I know why they said it, because they was basically in bondage. They're not in bondage now. They're free. And they're able to actually be with a man because they want the man, not because they need them. That's why.
Go ahead, Eva.
No, I just had a question about the part when Jesus is telling them not to stone the woman, and I maybe shouldn't even ask it because I don't want to, detour the conversation. So,
HQ, what's your thoughts? Do you think that that's the reason why women are also filing for divorce more than men because they don't have to take the abuse and the so-called abuse anymore?
Right. It's
Yep.
because they don't
Right.
have to. They have other options besides. See, the reason why marriage was even a thing is because women were provided for, and there was provision, and she was given off or handed off to her husband from her father. So she would go to a different household, and then she would be taken care of there. Now, since independence has come across, where women got their own job, they got their own money, they can get their own place, they're getting their own education.
Mhm.
They don't need to put up with anything that they don't need to put up with, and they can decide to be single, decide to be childless. They don't have to put up with anything, and men don't either. I'm just saying, men want to deal with women, but here's the thing: you have to at least treat the woman like she's a human being in order for her to stick around. Otherwise, she's not going to stick around.
Perfect. That is beautiful.
About to be a situation. Hey, hey, hey.
all right, Brownsville, New York. Hey, Brownsville, peace and love. Peace and love to the SBG fam, especially the SBG queens.
I think a lot of another big reason is that a lot of men are just scared to break up their relationship. Most men would be in a horrible relationship and they are willing to endure a horrible relationship for a long time, and then they'll start pushing the woman away until the woman says enough is enough, even though she is constantly asking him to communicate more or be loving more, whatever it is that she need from that is having a relationship to go awry. She would continue to say, hey, I need these things. And he'd be like, okay. And it would never happen. And it turns into so-called nagging. And then therefore now is at the end when she's like, okay, this relationship ain't going nowhere. And so that's why women are the main ones to file for divorce, is because men are pushing the woman to divorce them instead of just going out on their balls and say, hey, this shit ain't working out. I don't have to cheat on you. You don't got to cheat on me. This shit just ain't working. Let's just split our ways, split whatever we got together, and just keep it moving.
But you know what, though? That's a good, interesting point, too. I think if men had to not deal with certain consequences, I think men would divorce at a much, much higher rate. Or at least it would be kind of evened out. So it's like if both parties in it had the consequences they had to be dealt with, or really it was flipped, it definitely would not happen. Most men right now, they talk about being scared of marriage because of the whole 50-50, losing half my shit, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Half what you got type stuff, I got to pay the rest of my life type shit. If that was not a thing, I think men would definitely divorce way higher than women.
So,
in my opinion.
But the problem is when we go with this 50% of divorce, right? How many divorces actually end with the woman getting half or the woman getting alimony?
I couldn't even tell you. I just know Florida got rid of the alimony bullshit, but yeah.
But the problem is the percentage is very low.
Yeah, it's very low.
Percentage.
Most people, when they get divorced, they just go their separate ways.
Wait, why is the alimony bullshit?
Because I'll tell you, in my opinion, all right, because women today have established themselves to be separate from men. You're already separated. If you can live separately from a individual, in general, man or woman, then you take care of yourself from now on. It should be that hard.
Okay. So there's go ahead, Sharon.
Also, I want to say before PhD will cook it up, is only about like 8 to 12% of divorces end with alimony. But go ahead.
Really?
Yeah, is that low?
So there's a pastor of a mega church who recently, him and his wife finalized their divorce after 33 years.
Damn.
Right. And so the article said, he got to pay her a massive amount of alimony. He has to pay her $12,000 a month for the next 9 years, which isn't a lot, for him, because they're estimating that his net worth is in the hundreds of millions, right? And so in a case like that, where the woman was right there with him, co-founding the church and building the church up with him, why shouldn't she get half of the church and half of everything else that they have acquired over that 33 years?
Okay, that's an easy one to rent. So you're talking about from a business aspect. If you want to talk about business, if the church is a business, then
No,
split your
no. I'm just
partnership. No, I'm
talking
saying,
about
but I'm saying like
assets.
that's how I would do it. Though. I'm saying like legitimately, if you somehow y'all came in as a partnership, built it up, cool. It was a partnership. Get your 50 half on what it is you built up. Probably end up destroying the church, but it is what it is. Start from the beginning. Get your 50% and move on. That's it. Done deal.
Well, so because I guess, well, after 33 years though, I don't know. And you
But
know,
you gotta
he's
look at
gonna
this too,
remain.
Diva. Look at this the way because look at
Oh
this
no,
way. It
but you
doesn't just
understand
stop.
what I'm saying?
Oh, go ahead.
You know, he I think is keeping like remaining as the pastor of the church, and so she's leaving the church in that capacity, and so she would necessarily be losing income.
Right.
Okay, so I say
Yeah,
this thing. Like I said, like for the most part, it's not divvying up the church. Like break it up. Like we both better with it. We both destroy it together. Whatever. That don't work. The next thing is this: people don't take account for all the things that, let's say, like with me, right? I never stopped investing. I never stopped buying. I never started taking care of my wife. If you look up, if you want to talk about a financial point, I've always given to her financially. I can't even add the math up all the money I spent on my wife. All the time, everything I've done for her, right? And then when insult to injury, it's like, okay, I'm still going to take care of her like she's my wife after she's no longer my wife.
That's not true.
No.
yeah,
That's what alimony is. You're giving her money still after you're divorced.
No,
yeah.
no,
May I
no,
say
no.
something, Shua?
Yes, and I
Let me
want to address that. Still taking
Yeah,
care of
I'm
my
gonna
wife
make.
after she's
Yeah,
not
I'm
my
gonna make
wife.
it real because that's where I was about to go. I'm gonna make it real quick. So, barring anything else other than infidelity or DV or them not keeping up financially, something where your vows is broken. You see what I'm saying? I believe a woman should have, especially if she wasn't working. If she wasn't working and she gave you her entire life while she was there, took care of you, took care of the children, made sure that you had everything you needed so you could be at the full capacity for you to achieve and become this man that you became. You see what I'm saying? If my Pooh Bear helped me to get to a level that I obviously couldn't get to me being single, I could have been successful, but she helped me get to another level where, my name is ringing across everywhere. You see what I'm saying? She's worthy of that. So naturally, if I did something to break up our marriage where she doesn't trust me no more, I was already taking care of her. And technically, what people don't understand, even though you broke your vows, until she get this is biblical. Until she get married again, guess what? You're supposed to take care of because you're the one that broke your vows.
That's a
And
great
that's what a
point.
lot of people don't
Especially
understand.
if
That's
you
why I
are.
said not living. When people say, "Oh yeah, I'm going by the Bible," you're actually not. You are still responsible for that woman because you're causing her to be implicated of going against her vows because she now has to go and do divorce. You're now still responsible until she remarries. And if she doesn't
Okay.
remarry, you still have to take care of her.
Okay,
And,
so then wait, that goes to one point. I heard you
and
saying
also, I want
that's
to.
true, but how about the no fault divorce aspect? This is what I was getting at because now it's really like acquiesce to. That's nothing I told you. Consequences. If there's no consequences, you both would just divorce on whatever ends. That's the whole point of no fault. I just feel like things are different. I don't have to have an explanation. I just don't like this person anymore for any reason I felt.
Yeah, I already
That's the
accounted for that.
Right.
Yeah,
So
so that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not just like I did infidelity, I should do what I have to do. It could be as simple as a whim of you're not changing, you're not what I thought you was gonna be, or you are just this. It's not the same no more. Whatever it
Oh yeah,
is.
no, that don't
right.
count.
So now, but okay. So now we have a couple of conversations at the same time. So now I want to jump back into the alimony part. You are not taking care of your wife as she was your wife anymore, just because you give her money. And a lot
Oh
of
yeah,
men,
you're right. As you're right, not as.
right? And so a lot of men have this mentality that if I'm paying something towards a woman, that I'm treating her like a wife still. And that's
Correct.
why you probably getting divorced in the first place because you thought just your money was going to keep. And if you want a woman like that, then that's called a gold digger. So then you
That's
need
a
to go ahead
fact. Well,
and
another
find you need to go ahead and find that woman, and then you could keep her as long as you keeping your gold, right? but that's not what most men want. Most men want a woman that's actually riding for him and saying, "Hey, we are building something together." And so now the second part to it is that so if you are with a woman and y'all lost whatever the situation is, if you could break up with the woman and like she understands and you understand and you don't need the court, and then this whole splitting things 50-50 and half and all that shit is out the window, because the reason why you got to have a court is because y'all can't mediate. So you could go to your woman and say, hey, we ran our course. You're not happy here. I'm not happy here. Let's just go our separate ways. I keep what I brought into the relationship. You keep what you want. Oh, I built this up, whatever. However y'all could figure it out. Y'all split whatever is fair between each other. Then you could do that. I don't know why people got this idea that you have to break up in some crazy form where people got to be fighting over everything, and you literally in the house with a chainsaw cutting the couch in half. You don't have to do it.
I agree with that aspect, but I'm still not convinced on alimony, except for the fact that back in the day it made sense where women didn't have access to certain things. She couldn't do this. You know what I'm saying? Or a woman's handicap or medical. Something to that extent that makes sense. If you're talking about a woman who was well off, men were well off, successful, does her own thing, then continue to do your own thing. Because no one's going to stop you. I'm saying, like, no one's going to stop you and interfere with the rest of your life. But the thing is, it's like, to me, like, how could a man, right? Most men are doing it anyway, but it's just more puts them in a compromising position. Because think about this, women know what I'm talking about. Those who actually been divorced and on the other end of it, where they got to go half. You know what I'm saying? They know what that feels like. So it's like, damn, like,
how many men you know got divorced?
Oh, too many. I'm in the military. Way too many. I know a woman too who got divorced, lost half. She's from Cali. I'm telling you, divorce ain't no joke.
Okay, and so most of the men that you know that got divorced, how many of them are paying alimony?
Oh shit! It's mostly child support, not alimony. I never asked no one I never personally asked them if they're paying alimony, so I don't really know. But I know child support is high as hell.
Right. So, child support is a whole nother thing. You should be willing to support your child regardless. I don't understand why men even.
I'll tell you why. Because there's a cause in that. Because there's a guy who paid child support, right? But he takes care of his kids, meaning like his kids with him. I've seen this before. I've been in Spain as well. Spanish do this shit too. You take care of your kids, right? And when your kids with you, you still got to pay your girl. So I'm like, why are you paying her if the kids are with you? That makes no sense. None.
Why not?
If the kids are with me, they're in my custody, but I'm paying child support. How does that make sense?
To keep the peace.
Well,
no, Sharon, you're not making it. If child support is supposed to be for the child, if the children are with me, why am I giving her money to take care of my children when they're with me?
Do they
for
have
your peace?
Custody?
Bro, that makes no sense, bro. Like, the whole point of the system was to take care of the children. I'm taking care of them.
Right. So did they go through the system to come up with that agreement?
Right.
Oh yes, they came up with the agreement through the system, but it makes no sense. It's like if the children are with me,
again, so Marvelous, this is what you are missing. So the reason why they have to pay is to keep the peace. So if they went to court and they say, "Hey, this is a decision that we make," and both parties they can't fight it because they left it up to the judge to make a decision for them because they couldn't figure it out by themselves. So they asked the court to make the decision for them because that's what they're asking the court to do, to make a decision for them. And so now when the judge make that decision, you're gonna have to pay whatever you have to do. You still gotta pay what you're doing extra. The children decide to live with you, whatever, to keep the peace.
Well,
that's insane. That's insane,
if
bro.
there's a formal custody agreement for the man to have full custody of the children, I seriously doubt, like, what would be the basis for them paying the woman? Like, that doesn't sound like a formal.
It's not right at all.
Especially since if these people are in the military, that really doesn't make sense. Because people.
Oh no, these ain't military. This one time it's not military. He's a Spanish guy. The guy was in Spain for 7 years, and that's their laws. They're totally different.
Okay, this was in Spain. Okay.
Yeah, this was in Spain. This was a Spanish guy because I know my boy. I'm like, bro, that's crazy. Like, you have your daughter all the time, but you got to still pay her. That's crazy. I was like, man, there's no way.
Yeah, but is it a formal? Is it a formal thing or is it an informal thing?
But the thing is, you're taking money from my child. Like, that's the weird part. Like, I'm taking care of her, but I'm giving you the money for her that I'm doing.
So also you gotta look at it like this. You're looking at it from the outside, and you every time you see them, you look at it like, oh, you always have your child, but that doesn't mean he had the child for 80% of the time.
Yeah, but does he have custody? Does he have joint custody? If he
he has joint custody.
Joint custody, then that's wild. Yeah, that's wild.
But joint custody still the whoever's the main, whoever the school is registered under, that's the person that's going to get the child support.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so even with joint custody, so if me and whoever have joint custody, but her residence is at the woman house, because usually the reason why is because the man leave the house and no judge is going to take a child out of the house is the main reason why most men lose the court situation in the first place, because they don't know that little variable, and that's what helps you when you are married sometimes. So they are not going to take, and that's where the primary custodian is going to get the money.
I think we're gonna go with what you said. I think we're gonna go with the peace of heart thing. I think that's what it is.
Men get child support too.
I think it is what you said. Yeah, men do get child support as well too. And I was gonna say I've seen it on the flip side as well. And the only time you hear about this is kind of fucked up is when it's on the other end, because it's like now we have to see on both dynamics, see how it plays out, and realize that even when you joint custody, it makes no sense to have someone pay when you guys are both living independently, taking care of your child and getting support on both, because it's not always one person. You guys are literally have an agreement to do the thing that you're supposed to do, raise your child together, but from separate ends.
No, that's not what child support is. Child support don't got nothing to do with raising your kid. Child support means that you are putting your whatever percentage, wherever you're from, that you put in your percentage to help the child.
Wait, you just said it did not. You can't say help child. It doesn't have to mean. You just kind of messed up by saying that, right? You have to refresh that, because you can't say not.
The problem is that most men, they get caught up in this idea that every dollar that I give you is supposed to be directly to the child, but that's not how households works.
No, it's not directly to the child. It's supposed to affect the child.
Exactly. But anything I decide to do within my household is going to affect your child. That's all the way to me doing my goddamn fingernails too. Because if my sanity is attached to my goddamn hair and I use that money for my fucking hair and it stops me from whooping our kids' ass, then that's what it is.
Yes, I understand what you're saying. Only thing I have to say is if these things did not exist, men and women would
use the child support as a weapon. Oh, you get your hair and nails, and so fucking what? Is those kids is in the household. Most men do not want to spend the time that they have to do to take care of a child full time. Most men are not willing to do that.
How do you know most men not willing to be with their children?
Because if they were, more men would be fighting for their child.
Do you know why most men don't? Because it's stereotype. Most men don't do it because I think what's that guy's name? The league attorney talked about this. He said most men do not do it, even though they would win. They do not do it.
No,
because he said out of lack of knowledge and fear that they do not even make a move. And then some, like you said, most of them are deadbeat. Like you want to say they're deadbeat, like they just want to raise their children. There's lots of those too. I'm not going to negate that, but he says a lot. Like I already said, 1/3 of men, if they actually applied, they would actually swing the pendulum where it's half and half, but half of them won't move.
So the problem with this conversation that they got plenty of men that do fight and they lose, and this is why it's a difficult conversation. They got men that actually want to be fathers to their children, and then they get their ass whooped in court systems and so on and so forth. And this is what makes it a tough conversation. Then when one of those dudes hop on a panel, we feel for them. However, those men that do get ran through the system and they get fucked all the way to hell is not the majority of men.
No, it's not. And that's what I was saying. Like 1/3 is not. Like I said, it's most information. Like I said, because there's more of a stigma behind it, and they feel like, well, if she's pregnant or she's breastbearing, I'm never get my child, or if she has to be on drugs. Like you hear all this stuff. Like the woman has to be the worst woman in the world in order to get your child, and that's a lie. But that's always been perpetrated on media and everything else because no one really knows. They don't actually go through the system. Like league attorney, that was his thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but all this information that's at the touch of our fingertips now, if they were really interested in getting their children, they would take the time to research it and, find out what they needed to do. These men will find out, when it comes to playing that damn game, they'll go research everything, so we pay attention to and put effort into the things that are important to us. And so that's no excuse. Oh, they don't know, because we're all walking around with many computers in our hands all day, every day.
All right.
Yes. And I agree with you.
From basketball or football for the last 10 years, they can tell you every stat, right? But they can't Google what the fuck do I need to do to go get custody of my child.
Oh, they don't look at the woman and say, hey, this woman, like, she's the type of woman that's going to do such and such to me after we have a kid. Because most of these people are not having, they're not taking people to child support after 15 years of marriage. No, they usually go to child support the first year. The first year having a kid, child support. Because you know that woman was fucked up in the first place. Welcome to the show. Somebody that knows all about child support. Welcome to the show, Izzy Bands.
Yo, what's good, man?
What's
Good
up,
day.
Izzy?
What's the deal? How you, man? How's it going, Marvelous? How
I'm
you
good,
doing,
bro.
HQ and PhD? What's up? Yo, at the end of the day, man, I apologize. I want to talk about something that was said earlier. Is that all right with you?
Yes.
Is
I'm gonna bring you up in a second. I got somebody back. I'm gonna bring up in a second. Go ahead. Izzy.
is dude here? Because you know it's interesting. You know, this is the first time when I seen him up there that actually came up is because of what he said earlier, which was a bold-faced lie. So the first thing is this: I never challenged him to a fight or threatened him or anything like that. Now, again, he want clout so bad. He want to chase me so bad. He want to be me so bad that he wants to bring up my daughter too. Now, you know what I'm saying? For cats to feel like this is appropriate behavior, for cats to feel like this is something to do, is egregious because that situation was a situation that happened to her. You know what I'm saying? And it was a real time reaction. So the fact that people keep bringing up, say they all for black women, but keep bringing up a black woman who was in a distressful situation to try to get at me is horrible. So the dude is so much of a liar that they said that he was gonna fight my guy Ron Mack, and I was like, "Ooh, who Horseface? You talking about Horse Lips Lee?" That's all I said. Now you know that dude said more than that on your show the other day, and I hadn't said a word to him. You know that he had threw more attacks than that on your show in front of your face. You know that. But I say Horse Lips Lee, and it's World War III. It's a problem. So he gets up on the panel. He starts talking about how he's going to punch me in my face, how he's going to break my face, break my jaw, all types of stupid shit. And I'm like, yo, you think I'm just going to sit there? I'm not even on the card. I'm not even on. I didn't sign up to fight. So I'm going to go watch a fight and you just going to, if I see Iz, I'm going to punch him in the face. Like, what you think I'm going to do? I'm going to sit there while you punch me in my face? Like, are you stupid or are you dumb? So at the end of the day, this nigga lying, pandering, lying, and trying to get clout by bringing up my daughter. He's supposed to claim to love black women so much, to care about black women so much. My daughter's a black woman that don't have nothing to do with my YouTube channel. That shit happened to have happened. It was real. As a matter of fact, I lost money during that time. I was making way, you know how it is, Joe Sharon. Come on, man. I made way more money if I would have streamed every day for them 7 days. Way more money. But it is what it is. People reached out to me to ask me how could they support. So instead of having to deal with all of those people at the different times with what was going on, I just put it on the community tab. And that was the last thing I put on the community tab. But it is what it is. But this dude want clout so bad. He want to be validated so bad. He want attention so bad. And he even said it. Remember? He said, "Oh, I was just trying to get a moment with Izzy." Remember that? On your show? Remember that? Sharon, am I lying? You was there.
I never said that. Go ahead, though.
You was, yo, play the clip. We could play the clip. You
Go
just
get the clip.
The dude said, "I was just trying to get Izzy's attention,
trying
to get a got you moment with Izzy, trying to get a got you moment with Izzy, so forth, so on."
I never said
You
I
know what
tried
I'm
to get
saying?
it. I don't even.
Hold on,
like
Lee.
that.
Before I turn to
let him finish. This guy's a
yes.
fucking
Would
bozo.
you, Izzy? You almost finished. And would you want him to respond so this way we can get it clear?
I'm almost finished, but allow me to just finish. Yo, you know the funny thing about it, right?
Hella claims.
This dude, you mad pussy though. You talking about, oh, the South, I can't go to the South because these niggas got guns. Oh my God, I can't go to the South because they got guns. And you the one doing all the threats. You're the one threatening. I didn't threaten you not one time. I said, yo, if you think you're gonna come up to me and put your hands on me, you're gonna get shot, period.
Okay. You want to respond, Lee? You on
Okay,
mute.
so
Okay.
let me cam up. First off, no one came at your daughter. We came at the fact that you use your daughter to get cash apps and to get super chats. Just like you created that show about me. Once you got that $50 cash app, you dipped. So we all not. I would never say anything crazy about your daughter, and I didn't. I made a claim about you because you sitting here talking about me and I said nothing to you. So at the end of the day, bro, if you want to throw shots, don't fucking get mad when somebody get in the dirt with you, you bitch ass nigga. Okay, I hate dudes like you. This shit's stupid. You said something about me first, calling me horse lips. Cool. So I said I made a claim about you. So like, come on with all this crybaby shit. It's annoying, bro. And then you saying that, then you making up like you're piecing everything together to make it seem like I was attacking you when I only started talking to you once you called me some derogatory term that you know is disrespectful. Calling me horse lips, that's when I came at you. And then I'm like, yo, I'll knock you out if I saw you in the ring or if I saw you there and you didn't want to fight, but you talking crazy online. Then you said I'll shoot you. So you calling me pussy. So you calling me pussy. I'm not a liar, bro. Just
you
like,
a liar.
stop.
Yo, we could play the clip. You a liar, fam. First of all, you a liar, son. First of all, the whole you lying about everything. Yo, anybody that know anything.
I got you right now, Lee. Hold on, Lee. Hold on, Lee. Hold on, Lee. Yeah, Izzy, just let him get it all out. Go ahead, Fatty. I mean,
let's lie about nothing, bro.
And after this, we're gonna try to keep it a little shorter.
Yeah, let's bro. He coming up here with this bullshit. I ain't gotta lie about nothing that I'm saying.
Lie. I'll play the clips.
Let him get it out. Banger, and you calling somebody a bitch for not wanting to get shot? Is you a fucking like? What's wrong with you? That's why I say I don't want to be around you niggas. How am I a bitch for not wanting to be in the area where you saying you gonna shoot somebody because we in a boxing area and somebody want to fight you? What the fuck are you talking about? But yo, think what you want to think. And I love the way you painted it like I spoke about your daughter when again I spoke about you being a panhandling weirdo that say shit like I deserve to get super chats. You that dude. So that's what I made a claim about. Don't try to bring your fucking daughter in. It's a disrespect that you even used her sickness to get cash apps, you piece of shit. That's all the fuck I gotta say.
Okay, so all right, so I want to make sure it's clear. So he's saying that he didn't actually say anything about your daughter. He was using the situation of your daughter, is what he's attempting to say.
Yo, fam. Well, here it is right here. So I happen to have, you know what I'm saying? I happen to have paid the bread like I sent you all that bread the other day. Yo, first of all, you know what I'm saying? If you don't mind, if I could get through this, you know what I'm saying? Because you know how Cats is. If I could get through this, I got it in the back where to the exact moment where this nigga came up and see how that went down. You ready? If you ready for it, let me know.
Yes.
This is how much men lie, women lie.
I don't have it.
I'm about to show you. Men lie, women lie. Proof don't lie. Here it is. But let me say this. First of all, my daughter didn't have a sickness. It was a situation. Second of all, I didn't use the situation to get cash apps, you fucking dummy. Like at the end of the day, like I previously stated, I had a lot less money missing time from daggone YouTube to take care of that situation than anybody donated. Dumbass nigga. The third thing is mad people were asking me how to help because they heard, unlike your broke, unuseful ass. But now, if you say you want to bet $1,000 right now that you didn't come up there and you didn't threaten me first before I said, if you hit me, you touch me, I'm gonna shoot you. Would you like to bet $1,000? Because I got it clipped up right here. Would you like to bet $1,000?
All right, you asked me a question.
Would you like to bet $1,000 right now?
I put this on everything.
Would you like to bet 1,000 right now?
Hold on, I'm answering it. I put this on everything I love. I truly believe you're a broke ass nigga. I will never make a bet with you.
Exactly. Because you, you
Sharon, begging for super chat.
Let me ask you. Okay, I'm begging for super.
I'm begging for super.
Okay, you lying again. You keep going with that narrative. That's a lie. Yo. So Sharon, you know what the funny thing is? I'm talking. This nigga got to talk. I was talking. Yo, Sharon, I was trying to talk. This nigga was
Lee, I'm gonna try to get it shorter, Lee. I'm gonna let you jump in there. I'm gonna try to get it shorter so this way you can get your full thought as well. I wanna make sure Lee get his full thought out.
He did already. I was trying to get my thought out, right? Yo, at the end of this day, this nigga keep trying to push a narrative. So let me use my time for you to play the clip.
And this is
hold on. This is Hamps. This is Hamps. Okay, if you say so.
I'm not begging for I'm not panhandling on YouTube. Begging for super chat.
Okay, now at the end of the day, Sharon, let me ask you a question. Has this nigga ever sent you as much bread as I sent you at one time?
No.
Yes or no?
No.
What is
Okay.
sending bread?
I-
Y'all
yeah,
both
yeah.
are
Hey,
YouTube
go ahead.
panelists.
Go ahead,
Y'all
Fab.
do this shit
Now,
together.
okay,
Y'all
go
all
ahead.
send each other bread. I
Yo,
don't give a fuck about that.
Sharon, let me
What
ask
got
you a
to do with
question.
me?
Sharon, have you ever sent me as much as I sent you at one time?
At one time, no.
No, right, but you supported my show, absolutely.
Yeah.
So that's why. But yo, go ahead and just play the clip. This is straight from Hamp's joint. You know what I'm saying? Men lie, women lie. The proof don't lie. Go ahead, fam. Play the clip. I got you. Here you go. I'm gonna set play.
Bad memories with that one, boy. Hold on.
Mm-hmm. Bro, let me tell you something, Sean. When I got the first time I got violated, right? You know they strike the matches. Yo, you would never understand how long a match burn until somebody punching you. Why that motherfucker burning, nigga?
Whole
You
time y'all
talking about
gang
gang
initiation?
Pause it real quick,
Hey,
Sharon.
niggas think it's a joke.
Is this
Niggas
gang initiation talk, nigga?
Hey,
Yeah,
yo, can you
absolutely.
pause
Got a
it?
problem with that?
Yeah.
Nah,
Hey,
nigga, live your life how you live.
Listen.
hey,
Okay,
look.
go ahead, Sean.
Nigga ain't
Yo,
never
hold
heard
on, just
point
pause
to
it
the
real
eye, no
quick.
blinking.
Because yo, I
Right.
should have bet him
Tell
because
you
he
something.
already
Nah,
called
y'all
me
niggas
horse lips
slow.
after this.
Nah,
Like
it's
me
just
hopping on, he
Chicago
already
gang
called
life.
me horse
That's
lips.
you heard
It's
me.
I don't-
excuse.
Hold on,
That's
Lee.
why
I don't
niggas
have
don't want to
control
go
of
to
it, man.
Chicago.
Hold on.
That 2 minutes sound like forever, nigga. I'm
That's a
telling you.
fact. That shit sound like
Hey,
fuck.
2 minutes forever when the motherfuckers just like brawling the shit out you. Like to get stuck in the corner for 2 minutes, hell, for 1 minute. For a motherfucker who just nonstop, just all up in your chest, hitting the shit out your ribs, hitting you in the jaw, nonstop, shifting weight, going from side to side, different angles, hitting you in the solar plex, the kidney, the jaw. It's forever. You be looking for the bail. Like, man, where the fuck
That's
is it
a
at?
fact. It's a fact. He ain't fucking lying, nigga. I did amateur wrestling in high school. And the shit that's fucked up about this is that they go by weight.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So a motherfucker could be swole as fuck, big as shit, but they weigh the same thing as you weigh. So they just flipping your ass all around the mat. You like, coach, you don't see this nigga kicking my ass? Oh, the damn towel.
Yeah. Or even worse, he gets you in a hole and you can't get out the motherfucker. Now you looking around like, where the fuck is the timer at? Like, god damn, it's a motherfucker, dog.
That's
a lot of
a
people
fact,
think
dog. Too
like
many
if
rounds.
you
It should be a minute and a half.
He's trying to
round.
hit the right spot.
get hit in your
Nah, he don't know
motherfucking
what he's
solar
doing.
plexus
He's such
and
a
see how hard
terrible
it
ass
is. to do.
panelist, bro.
It takes forever.
Zoom up.
I done
Back
seen
in time,
niggas throw up from them punches, Will. Like boom, and then blah.
Yeah, everybody tough until them organs get hit. Certain organs get like you get hit in your kidney, your liver, you going
There's
down.
a lot more
Like
forward.
that when everybody was talking shit about Tank Davis hitting Ryan Garcia about why it took so long for him to go down. Oh, he faked it. No, he hit that motherfucker square. I think it was his kidney. And when Ryan Garcia backed up, he tried to fight Mo, and then his body was like, "Nigga, sit your bitch ass down. We ain't going
Black
nowhere."
players look
Win,
crazy with his
That boy
skinny
lost
face.
all the wind in his body. It was
Yeah,
like,
man.
hold on. Let me
Yo,
Yo, it looked like that
Exactly.
punch had his
Hold on,
lungs
y'all.
bleeding.
This
Hold on, y'all.
guy is an
Look.
idiot, bro. I don't even know why we entertaining
Look who just came to the panel.
Oh, unlikely.
Unlikely.
He trying to be strong faced and shit.
You
Hey,
ain't
y'all,
shit, bro.
y'all,
I'm just
y'all-
confused. I'm just
y'all feel about me?
confused. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Like people bringing up things I said out of jokes when, you know, at least my shorty body ain't being sent all through the internet.
Oh, that's what we doing now. Bet.
No,
See?
I'm saying, take your
that's
shot.
cool.
I'm taking my
That's
shot. You
cool.
took a
Take
shot
your
first.
shot.
You feel me?
Take your shot, but that's all right.
So,
Listen,
so at least that ain't my
the smoke
girl.
for you.
At least I don't got a girl like that.
Listen,
You know, that's
cool.
real
That's
life.
cool.
That's your
That's
life.
cool.
You just
I
call
understand
shorty
that, but
your
guess
wife
what?
and
That's
somebody
cool.
else got
That's cool. I understand that. But you still
Hey,
mentioned that,
nigga, he
you
said
said
no
no
somebody
wife
got
fuck
your
on kids,
shorty
nigga. Get the
butt
fuck
naked
outta
on
here.
his phone.
And what the fuck they got to do with
Fuck
it?
out here.
That's before me. So even
Yeah,
hold on,
that's
no,
before
no,
me.
it's like,
That's
oh,
what
listen,
they gotta do is before me.
Will, stop. You see the man, you see him trying to get control by dropping you niggas. Just be cool, man.
Hey, look, I tried to catch it when Will said it. Hopefully, I caught it when Lee went there. Come on, man.
No wife, no kids, nigga. Damn.
Come on.
Nah,
no
rules to war.
No wife, no kids, Lee. Be cool.
Bruh, listen.
He tried to
listen.
stop him when he
Let me
did
talk
it,
to
Lee.
him. All right, okay, that's cool. Let me talk to him real quick. I can't do this in Houston, bro, because if Izzy Band's there, I'm punching him in his mouth.
You ain't gonna do shit. You too pussy.
Bro,
you ain't gonna do
break your
nothing. You ain't gonna
fucking
do
jaw.
nothing. You wouldn't. If you punch me, I'm gonna shoot you.
Dude, soft.
If you
See?
punch me, I'm
That's
gonna
what I'm
shoot you.
saying.
Just gonna let
body.
you know.
I-
If you
Bitch
yeah,
body.
I'm not being around no niggas,
I'm
bro.
gonna shoot you.
I'm good. Nah, ain't no.
That's
Hey,
the
man,
whole
hey,
bitch,
Luka
bro.
wasn't
What a
there.
bitch
Yo,
you say, bro.
so now, so
That's what
Sharon,
bitches
you
say,
heard him.
bro.
He said,
You a
if I
bitch,
see,
bro.
yo,
You a bitch, bro.
you heard
You
him. He
bitch
said,
body,
if I,
bro.
I hear you,
You a
I hear
hoe,
you.
bro. You got a
Yo,
coochie, bro. Get
I
out
hear
of
you.
here, bro. You got a
You
clitoris, bro.
you
You
got
a
the
bitch, bro.
you got the
You a
nerve to
mutt,
talk.
bro.
You got
you
the
a pussy,
nerve
bro.
to
Get
talk.
your
Now
bitch
you see
ass
how
out
you
of here.
trying
You
to
gonna
lie,
shoot
right?
me?
Yo,
You gonna shoot
Sharon,
me?
now
You
you
scared
see
of
how
Okay,
you
me?
trying to
hold
You
on,
scared of
hold on,
filibuster.
me? What
hold on,
You
Lee,
see how
Lee,
you trying to
Lee, hold on,
filibuster,
You gonna
right?
claim self
Lee,
defense?
Lee,
That
hold
was
on.
my
Let me see.
turn.
Hold on,
Fucking
Lee. I
bitch,
want
bro.
to see what was his point where he's trying to prove it, and you want to get your point to disprove it. So go ahead, Izzy. What's your point? Go ahead.
You see how he trying to filibuster, right? So the first thing he was talking about Will first. I was quiet. Then he turns to Ham. He said, yo, Ham, I'm not gonna do this. I can't do this. Cause if I see Izzy Bands, I'm gonna punch him in his face. And I said, yo, you're not gonna do nothing, you wild pussy. He said, I'm gonna break your jaw. I said, yo, if you touch me, I'm gonna shoot you. So, yo, he had already talked about putting hands on me twice. He had already said, I'm not even on the card, even in the event. I'm like, yo, I'm an innocent bystander. I wasn't even talking about this nigga like that at all. I mentioned, like I said, when I heard that he's fighting my man Ron Mack, I was like, oh, Ron, yo, who? Horse Lips Lee? Oh, Ron Mack gonna dust him off. That's all I said. That nigga said way worse. That nigga said way worse on the panel the other day on your panel. But now all of a sudden he ain't his Fifi. He's scared to go to Houston. I didn't even say I was going to Houston. So the whole point is, like I said, this nigga was the one that started it. This nigga was the one that threatened violence and then want to be scared like a little pussy. Cause nigga said, yo, if you touch me, you know what it is, faggot.
All right. Go ahead, Lee.
Yo, he not even worth it. He a bum, bro. Let's just move on. Let him.
Exactly.
He
You
cried.
just got proven wrong. You was the
All
one
right,
crying, oh, I can't go down south. Oh, I can't go down south because down south niggas is real. Down south niggas is too real for me. I can't go down south. You got the coochie, fam. You got the coochie.
Peapod, none of your like antagonistic ways move me at all.
You,
Like,
yo,
again,
they
we
did
moving
because you
on.
was. I
You
was
had your
good.
moment. I know you don't get this
exactly.
many views as my brother Sharon. So we moving on from you.
Now you trying to put me on,
like,
Sharon.
okay,
Yo,
bro,
Sharon,
let's
I
just
know what
move
it
on.
is. I don't
Anyway,
even
what
have
were we
to do that.
talking about? Like, Jesus Christ.
No. This man want to mention no. Now his bitch ass. He want to mention
Oh
my daughter.
God.
I proved this bitch ass nigga wrong.
Now,
He
you
want to
didn't
mention
prove
my no.
nothing.
Yo, Sharon,
What did you
this
just
bitch. He
prove?
already conceded his
You
time.
just didn't
This
even prove
bitch ass
nothing. I
nigga.
didn't
This
concede
bitch
you're a
ass
weirdo. You
nigga
using the
want to
F word on his
mention my
page.
daughter.
You
Want to
know
mention
that
my
word.
daughter and try
You
to
are.
act.
You know if somebody say that word on your panel.
You know what I'm saying?
You
This
know
bitch
somebody
ass
say that
nigga
word
want
on
to
your
act
panel,
up
but you
and
gonna
try
say it
to
on this
act
panel. I'm just
live.
trying
You know
to
what I'm
not
saying?
let you
He
just
try
be
to
a
act up
weirdo.
and try to act
Like,
live. He's the
I'm trying to save
weirdo
my
here.
boy
He's
channel at
the
this point.
super
You a
weirdo. Nah, this
weirdo.
your boy. You
Bro,
don't know
you
that
playing
nigga.
victim
You
after
don't
you call
support
me
that
after
nigga.
you call me. Hey,
You's
yo,
a
look,
super
listen.
weirdo. You
I'm a super
super. You
weirdo.
super.
I'm
Yeah,
a super
you's a
weirdo,
super
but at the
weirdo.
end of the
You
day,
talking
you
about
still
what you would
use
do
your
to a
daughter for
horse? Yo,
cash
you
apps,
would
bro. Like,
perform
get the fuck
fellatio
out
on
of
a
here.
horse. You would
All right, man, he
perform
just want to
fellatio
fight
on a horse.
so he
Yo,
can
you
make a.
mad
I see what
sus,
he doing.
nigga.
I'm gonna
You
leave him alone.
mad sus. You would do stuff to
I
animals
see
for
what he
money,
doing.
nigga. You would do stuff to animals for money. You mad sus, nigga. And I bet you would never do nothing to me. You would never touch me. You would never come close to me because you already know what it is. Because you scared,
Let me get on
nigga.
the thing so he can
You
get the good
scared,
content
nigga.
that he needs for his
I
channel.
don't need
Go
no
ahead.
content. I'm not gonna review this, nigga. Yo,
You tried to
talking
review
about
the
$50.
last thing and
Yo,
got
I did.
$50
Yo,
and then
$50.
dipped on
Yo,
everybody.
don't you? I didn't dip on it. See, that's that's a bum ass narrative that you would try to spin. The first thing
That's
is,
what they said.
first of all,
I wasn't watching your shit. That's what somebody said.
apparently you listening to dummies and use a dummy because
I
if
just know you
anybody,
broke and you a
I
panhandler, so I
gave
believe
way
them,
more.
so whatever.
Yeah, well, whatever you say, I gave Sharon way more than that. So what you talking about? Like, yo, you playing yourself. At the end of the day, you playing yourself. I went over the time that I normally go during the school. I went over the time. I went over the time. I went over the time. No, that wasn't. That was the other day. What are you talking about? YouTube checks come on the 20s, on the 20 something. What was that last week, Sharon?
Yo,
The
bro,
beginning of the
what
month.
are you
This nigga's
doing
talking,
right
yo.
now? No
At
one
the end
gives
of
a
the day,
fuck.
at the
Like,
end of
no
the day,
one
you got
cares,
caught lying.
bruh.
You got
What did I
caught
get
lying.
caught
You got
lying
caught
in?
with the horse dick in your mouth again. women. You
Okay,
got
and
caught with
you
the horse
got
dick in your
caught
mouth once.
selling your
You got
daughter
caught lying.
sickness
You got
for
caught
cash
lying.
apps.
You got
And you
caught
got
trying
caught
to
selling your
stunt.
daughter
Caught
sickness for
trying to
cash
get a
apps. And
moment.
you got
Got
caught
caught trying
selling
to
your
get a
daughter
moment.
sickness for
Got
cash
caught
apps.
lying.
And you
Got
got
caught.
caught
You
selling
got
your
caught with
daughter
the horse dick in your
sickness for
mouth again,
cash
man.
apps. I
Damn,
never
this
got
man
caught
suck
with
horse
that.
dick.
That never
What's wrong
happened in
with
my
you, man?
life.
You
And
suck horse
damn,
dick,
you really
fam?
sold your
Damn.
daughter like that?
Damn, you
sold
really
your
suck
daughter out
horse
like
dick,
that?
man? You really do
You
that
really
to
Okay,
sold
all
your
right, all
ugly
right,
ass
all right.
daughter
So
out like that?
let's get it back
You
to
really sold
the
your ugly
okay,
ass
hold
daughter
on,
out
hold
like
on.
that?
So okay, hold on. So
You know
Lee,
it's animal
You really
cruelty.
sold that ugly
hold
ass
You know
on.
daughter
that's
you got
animal
out like that?
cruelty,
Why you
right?
do that?
Everybody,
Why you sell your ugly
You
ass
know
daughter
that's
out like
you
that?
know that's animal
Lee,
Why
cruelty,
you do
right?
that? Why
You
you
and
know
sell
it's
your
animal
ugly ass
cruelty,
daughter
right?
Lee
out
You
and
like
know
that?
Izzy.
now my
Hold
daughter
on.
Why you do
ugly.
that? Why
Yeah,
you
Lee
sell
and
yeah,
your
nah,
Izzy,
ugly
yeah,
ass
hold
daughter
yeah.
on.
out
Now
like
my
that?
daughter
Lee
ugly.
and Izzy, hold
Animal
on.
cruelty, fam.
Like
I hear
Okay,
that?
you.
hold on. I'm
Hot
gonna
shit,
mute
hot
both.
shit,
I'm gonna
hot
mute
shit.
both of y'all.
Crazy,
Hold on.
man.
Okay, there we go. Okay, so Lee, I got a question for you, Lee. Let Lee answer, please, Izzy. Hey, Lee, do you feel like you crossed the line about using his daughter as a way to go at him?
Hell nah. Fuck this dude, bro. Fuck him. Look at him, bro. Like, yo, he is a YouTube panelist and he's using the F word on your channel. You could tell he a fraud. Like, just think of that for a second. I ain't gotta even say nothing else. He know not to use that word, yet he still uses it. Like, bro, go create your
I use it
content. Go
once,
do whatever
yeah.
you want to do. Leave me the
No,
fuck
no,
alone, nigga.
no,
Fuck
you
you and your
follow me,
ugly
yo,
ass
yeah.
daughter, nigga. I don't follow you nowhere. Leave me
Yeah,
the fuck
I
alone.
get. I never
That's
come on
it.
a pan. I never come. Yo, okay, Sharon. So I was
What you
quiet when
talking about? I've been coming on panel. What this
I
dude
never
talking
was
about?
on the pan. I never
I've
came on
been
the pan.
coming on. Yo, I was on the panel
Yo,
before
Sharon,
he was
let
on
this
the
nigga,
panel.
let this
I
bum
got you.
ass
Hold
nigga
on.
talk,
Hold
man.
on. I'm a. Okay,
This dude a
Lee, are you?
fucking
I let
weirdo,
this
bro.
bum
You
ass
came up
nigga
here
talk
just to
fucking
talk to
fake
me,
ass
bro.
DOS FX nigga. You's a liar, nigga. Why? I can't go down south because them niggas is real. Them niggas is real down south. I can't go down south. Them niggas is too real. Them niggas got guns. I hate guns because I'm slow. I hate guns. Them niggas got guns. Them niggas got guns. I hate guns. I'm mad pretty. I'm mad pretty.
All right. We can't hear y'all.
Them
Hold
niggas,
on, Lee.
them
Hold
niggas
on.
got
Don't
guns. You
unmute
keep talking
yourselves.
about my
Hold
daughter,
on,
but you
y'all.
scared,
Hold on.
nigga. You
Hold on,
scared.
y'all. Hold on. Don't unmute yourselves. Hold on.
Yo, fam, this nigga
I
keep
got
talking
you,
about my
Izzy.
daughter, man.
Hold on. All right. So this is what we're gonna do, Lee.
Yeah.
Okay. Lee said he don't want to apologize. He actually doubled down on it. I think you should leave the child. I think you should leave the child out of it.
Yeah. I know you like horses anyway, nigga. You like horses and other mammals anyway, so my daughter would not do. I understand. You like horses and other mammals, so hey, you ain't looking for no woman. You ain't looking for no woman. We understand. You don't want no woman. You want an animal. We understand, nigga. We understand. You super weird. You super weird. Oh, these niggas got guns. These are real niggas. I'm scared because they got guns. Oh my God. Yo. So, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? The funny thing is this dude keep talking about my daughter. That's is what it is. But yo, Sharon, you seen it. Even on your panel, I was up here before he came up here. Even on Hamp Joint, I was up there before he came up there. This is the first. This is the yo, Sharon. I didn't interrupt this nigga when he was talking back then. Can you let me finish? Yo, can you let me
I
finish,
got you
Sharon?
this way you could get a real thought out, Lee. Let him get it out, and this way you can get your full thought out. Let's try to at least get some thoughts out, please. Go ahead, Izzy.
This is the first time I ever got on a panel.
You get 35
Yo,
viewers, bro.
and you don't even get that. You wish.
Yeah, I
you wish
actually
I only
make
got
money on
35. You
YouTube.
don't even get that. You don't
I
even get
actually make
that. So
money on
shut up.
YouTube.
You don't even get
I
that.
get way
You
more than
don't
that.
watch me, but you swear you know how many views I get.
I
Which
get
one
way
is
more
it?
than
How
that.
do you know how many views I get if you
I
don't
get
watch
way
me?
more views than you, bro.
Yeah, I bet.
Let him get it out so you can rebuttal.
I bet. Yo, so you know the funny thing, right? Again, when I was on your panel, came up here to chill with you, and then he wasn't up here. He came up after. When I was on Hamp's panel, the nigga came up after. This is the only time that I've ever come on a panel that this nigga was on before I got there. And the reason why is because he mentioned my daughter. But at the end of the day, this is a nobody, nothing nigga that all he have to do is sit there and speculate on other nigga shit. He riding on Hamp joint. He riding on your joint. He don't got his own joint to ride. Oh, my fault. He like horses too. But at the end of the day, he don't got nothing going on. He don't got nothing popping. And he afraid of guns. What type of real dude is afraid of a gun? What type of dudes is afraid of guns? Everybody got guns.
Nah,
what are we talking about?
Land it there. Go ahead, Lee.
I just don't get his point coming up here. Like, are you done? Okay, you said all that. Are you done? I don't give a fuck, bro. I have my YouTube channels. I don't do lives. It's other ways to make money on YouTube. I do faceless YouTubes, bro. I don't have to sit here panhandling, bro. Like, just leave me the fuck alone. I don't get why you even said what you said in the first place when everybody was up there laughing and having fun, calling, and then you start trying to call people out their names when no one called you out yours. And even on this panel, when you know what? I don't even give a fuck what you talking about. Go ahead, man. If you want to whine or do whatever this is you doing, I don't really care, bro. I don't really care. You don't know me.
And you don't know
Sadly,
me.
at the
And you
end of the
don't know
day,
me.
the
I
things
don't
you
wanna
are
know you.
saying about what they're not things that I did. They're things that I said I would do. You literally did use your daughter's sickness as a way
You
to
keep
make
yo,
money.
Sharon, you gotta
And
let
you
this
wanna
nigga
get
keep
mad.
lying
That's
about my
on you,
daughter,
bro.
fam.
I don't got
You
time
gotta
for
let
that,
this
bro.
nigga keep lying about
Like,
my
All right,
daughter,
so
man.
let's try to get that
This
clear.
nigga
So
keep lying about my
I got
daughter,
you.
man.
So all right,
like,
so you,
like
we
your
can
Bitch ass nigga
attempt
keep
to.
lying about my
That's
Okay,
what
daughter.
he said about
we can
you.
attempt
So
to
you gotta
address that.
wear
So,
that
okay,
like I
hold
gotta
on.
wear what you saying about me. So deal
Hold
with
on,
it.
hold on. So Lee,
fam, you said
hold
it
on.
the other day.
I got you. Hold on. Let me try to mind that. So Lee, the thing is that I believe he did. I don't know if he did it properly or not, but he did at least attempt to clear up what happened with his daughter. She went through something traumatic while he was live. He explained it. Why you running with the notion that he used her traumatic situation to get money where he proved that he did not?
At the end of the day, Sharon, if somebody attack me, I'm attacking them where I know it's gonna hit them where it hurts. That shit don't even matter. I don't even give a fuck. I don't even know this dude or about the situation. I never even seen it. I saw it one time when y'all was talking about it on this show, and I was like, all right, he want to hit me where it hurt because he know that's the only. Come on, Sharon, that's the only spot they be trying to hit me in the horse joke. He knows that, so I'm like, all right, right, Sharon. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna hit him where they like to hit him at. That's all that happened. But now he making it into all this other stuff. So I'm just gonna let him do it, bro. If that's what you want to make it seem like, then go ahead. At the end of the day, the more you talk about what hits me in my chest on these panels, I'm gonna say what hits you in your chest, and we all know that that's it. Because I heard it on this show. I never heard no shit about. I never seen any of this shit that I've heard about. I just heard it on this show that one time, and I knew it made you feel vulnerable. So I'm like, all right, he wanna take shots at me when I swear I ain't. And then on this panel, all I was trying to do was saying like, yo, that's cap, and yo, I think that you shouldn't say that people deserve to give you money, and that's all I was saying. I wasn't calling him no names, and I call him a panhandler. Yeah, I called you that, but that's like a joke. I'm like, it ain't like I'm like. I can't even joke with these dudes. They get so emotional at this point. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, bro, you took a shot at me. I took you try to hit me with a low blow, and you know it's a low blow because people have been using it on me for a year and a fucking half. Then I hit you with a low blow. Don't get fucking mad, bro.
Yo, that's not. Hey, yo,
happening? We gonna cry. He gonna
hey,
cry some more.
Sharon.
He almost done.
Yo, really?
He almost done.
Yo,
Go ahead.
Sharon.
Go ahead,
You
Lee.
know what the crazy thing is. So so first of all, again, you saw it. You was there. I wasn't even talking to this nigga. I was trying to talk to you the other day when I came up on your panel. When I had time and I came through and just to chop it up with you to talk about what y'all was talking about, this nigga kept addressing me. He called me a liar. He called me a scammer. He called me a panhandler. He called me all types of things. And I haven't even seen Lee in Mad Long before that. I much less had Lee's name in my mouth, fam. I don't talk about Lee. I don't think about Lee. I don't have nothing to do with Lee. And then after I left, when Fat Boy came up, he literally said, oh, I was trying to get him in a gotcha moment. I was trying to get him riled up. And yo, so he literally was saying all that stuff about me to get me riled up, and I just didn't address him at all. So I say an aftermarket comment like, oh, yo, they like, yo, everybody was talking about the joint. I'm not thinking about Lee. I'm like, oh, you mean Horse Lips Lee? He go, oh, my man gonna demolish him. That's it. But then he want to take it there. So, yo, it's not no even stuff. It's not no stuff like, yo, I'm coming at him and, yo, he's a victim or none of that. Then he went from that to, yo, he's going to punch me in my face and he's going to break my jaw. Then when I say, yo, if you do that, you ain't gonna be able to do that because I'm gonna shoot you, and then he gonna get upset. But then he go from that to, oh, well, you call me a horse lips Lee, so I'm gonna talk about your daughter on Sharon's show when I'm not there. When I'm not there to defend myself, he gonna bring my daughter into it. And yo, you think that that's manly character? Yo, that's some man shit. That's manly character. That's some stand up shit. Come on, man. Miss me
Perfect.
with all that.
Land it there. So let's get to that. So Lee, do you think bringing up his daughter in a way of assassination of character while he's not here, is that fair for him to be upset and not look at it as a man way
Yo,
to
I don't care if you're
address the
upset at the
problem?
end of the day. This dude did a whole video. He just did a whole live on me, and like that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Sharon. This dude just did a whole live about me, and then now I come on this panel and call him specifically. I said, Izzy sell his daughter for Cash App bands. Yeah, I'm gonna take shots if you taking shots, bro. I'm gonna say this again. It's been a year and a half running of this same fucking horse joke. He know that's the low blow, and he took the low blow. He's 48. Like he knows these things. I cannot say this is a kid. So I'm not gonna put on kid gloves with him. Okay, you want to take low blows? Let's take low blows. I'm gonna hit you where it hurt. Oh, you a scammer, huh? That's what they call you online. That's what they call you, Izzy the scammer. That's what they. Oh yeah, and they said you sold your. Yeah, you did that with your. Even if it ain't the truth, because it ain't the truth that I like horse dick, you dummy. So you think about that shit before you start coming out here and spewing shit.
Okay.
Like,
So I think,
we trying to build, and y'all niggas trying to go back into the past and pick niggas apart from
How is he trying to twist? Yo, Sharon.
Bro, and I didn't even get as much time as he just got to talking. I'm getting cut off.
He got wild more time. Yo, Sharon.
Hold on. So both parties need to. We have a lot to say, and it is fine. Y'all want to get y'all space to say.
This is amazing. Nah.
You get a chance to rebuttal. Let me make sure he got it all out. Lee, you good there, or you want a little bit more?
Yo, look, bro.
Go ahead.
If he want to run, go ahead, bro. Do whatever.
Okay, go ahead.
The crazy thing, the crazy thing is he's acting like I started with him, which I did. I don't go nowhere with Lee go. I don't go on no panel that Lee's on. He don't come over to my show. I don't go over to where he's at. I never have nothing bad to say about Lee. When that first situation happened with Lee, I never spoke on it at all. I'm over here chopping it up with you about a situation that you brought up that was a dope conversation. I donated to the show. I was involved with the show. This man used that to attack me and keep calling me names. Scammer. Yo, Izzy a liar. Yo, Izzy did this. Yo, Izzy did that. So how are we missing the fact that, yo, I don't think about this nigga. I'm not talking about this nigga. This nigga started with me. But then if I say a off-brand comment like, oh, who? Horse lips Lee. Now it's a major problem. Now he want to threaten violence, and then he want to threaten violence. Think that I'm just gonna stand there and he already said he was gonna quit. I showed you that before, and I never said nothing to him. He already said, "Oh, yo, Hamp, oh, yo, Houston, I can't do that, bro, because if niggas like Izzy there, I'm gonna punch him in the face. I'm gonna break their jaw." Like, come on, man, what type of shit is that?
All right,
and then he gonna try to take it further with my daughter. Come on, fam. Like, yo, you can miss me with all that.
All right, so we got down to at least the bottom of something. So if what it seems like to me, if from moving forward, we'll refrain from calling him horse lips. Lee, you would stop using his daughter as a way to say that he was.
No, what, nigga? No, nigga. If the nigga stopped talking about me, period, I ain't have nothing to say about this nigga. The nigga started with me. What are you talking about, man? It ain't about no fucking horse lips. It's about this nigga started with me. And I'm talking about him, and he was talking about me. I kept it on him. I don't talk about his girl. I don't talk about his moms. I don't talk about his kid. And I know I don't talk about none of that. I keep it on him. This nigga before tried to talk about my son. This nigga stay on some foul, reckless shit. Fuck that nigga, man. Word up. Give a fuck what the nigga talking about. You better hope I don't see you, pussy.
Okay. All right.
It's an old ass fucking nigga talking like this.
And I'm gonna drop your ass too as soon as I see you. You gonna punch who? You gonna knock who out? Yeah, all right. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. You gonna see. Yeah, I don't got arthritis. I didn't say that. That wasn't me. I don't got arthritis.
Your
That was
wrinkled
somebody
ass
else.
hands can't even
I ain't
lick
got
this
wrinkled
stuff.
hands. That's somebody else. You got me
Man, you just
twisted
be
and confused.
talking, man.
Yeah, I'm talking. You
Yo,
the one
Dave,
that was scared to go to a city.
hey, yo,
Oh,
what are you
niggas
talking
got
about?
guns. I'm afraid to be
You
around
shoot a
niggas.
whip
Oh,
in
you
the
mad?
jail,
I didn't say
yo,
nothing about nothing. I said I'm gonna drop you.
yo.
What does drop you mean? I'll knock
You
you
gonna
out.
shoot
I'll
everybody.
knock you out. I don't need
Yeah,
no
okay.
weapons.
I
I'll
don't
knock
want to
you
fight
out. You
you,
mad
sir.
putty. I'll
Oh, I
knock
don't
you
want to
out.
fight
You
you.
mad
I
putty.
don't
I
want to
know
fight
you
you.
don't. I know
Why
you
you
don't.
won't
So don't
leave me the
threaten to
fuck
do nothing.
alone? I don't
Don't threaten to
understand
do
you,
nothing.
bro.
You the one that
Yo,
started. Don't
why
threaten
is
me
he
ever
bullying
again in
me?
life, nigga.
Why is he
Now
bullying
I'm
me at
bullying
this
you. You
point?
talk. Oh, this
I don't
nigga's a puss.
understand. Like, leave
Oh,
me
this
the
nigga's
fuck
mad.
alone, bro.
Yo,
Hey,
he said I'm bullying
God,
him. I'm out. I'm out.
please
He said
stop
I'm bullying him.
harassing me.
Oh,
Jesus
now,
Christ.
he's a girl. He's a
Stop
female. Oh,
harassing
this
me.
nigga's
I
such
said
a
leave me
female. Oh,
alone like
now I'm
30
harassing him.
times. You keep
Oh,
going back to your
this
kid and
nigga
shit.
say he
Go
gonna punch me
see
in
that
my face. He
kid.
gonna break my jaw.
Why
He
you
gonna
worry
break
about?
my
Oh
face.
my God,
But
bro.
now he
I
wanna
take
run
it
and
all
hide
back,
and talk
bro.
about I'm
Peace be your
harassing him.
journey. I take it all
Oh
back. Peace
man.
be your journey. Now
Oh
go
man.
away. God
Oh
damn, you're
man.
fucking weird, bro.
You are weird.
Oh
Oh
man.
man.
I'm
Oh
chilling,
man.
bro.
No,
Like you
Ah,
seem
get
super
away.
angry. I don't get it. You okay?
You're harassing me.
Well, yeah.
Leave me
If you say
alone.
I'm
You're
crying, then
harassing
I'm
me.
crying. I
Leave me
mean, like,
alone. You're
I just
harassing me.
don't
I don't
understand why
feel
y'all think
safe.
that like
I don't feel
y'all
safe.
are
I don't feel
affected by
safe.
real
He's from
life.
the South.
I'm
He's in the
okay.
South. I don't feel safe. He's
y'all
in the
nuts.
South. I don't feel safe. I don't feel safe in the
Don't,
South because
bro.
I'm from
I
the
don't feel
North.
safe, bro. You know what they saying
Oh,
about you
you
niggas,
on your
right?
period. I know you on your
You
period.
know what they say about you
I know you
niggas,
on your
right?
period. You on
I
your
don't
period.
feel
I know.
safe. You are 100%
I know.
right.
You're on your period. I know.
Hell
You
nah,
don't
I
feel
stay
safe.
away
I
from
got you.
y'all.
I know. I know.
That's why I'm down here
I
living
know.
the vida loca. Fuck y'all
Yeah.
niggas.
Y'all
Stay
nuts.
away from me,
Hey,
dirty
listen,
ass.
That's your word of it.
all I know, if it's a bet versus Lee versus Ron Mack, I know who Izzy Band's money is on.
He's
Man, I
not
ain't fighting
going.
none of
He's
these niggas,
scared.
man. Yeah, I'm
He's
scared, man.
scared.
I'm
Like, he's
terrified.
scared. He already said,
I'm
"Oh, if Izzy coming,
petrified,
I'm gonna
bro.
punch him." So I
I
can't
know.
come to
I took
Houston.
it back.
I ain't never said
Ron,
nothing to
did I
the
not
nigga.
take it back? Can things not be
I
taken
never
So,
back?
said
but hold on,
nothing.
so but Izzy,
Taking
you're
it
not
back.
going to Houston though, right?
He not even coming.
Yeah, I'm coming. I'm coming. Yeah,
You
I'm
are
coming,
nuts.
nigga.
Most of
Yes,
the people
I'm
that
gonna be
say
there.
that they coming,
Yes,
they not.
nigga, I'm gonna
I
be
don't
there.
even. You know
Yes,
what?
nigga, I'm gonna be
I'm
there.
not coming.
I
I'm
know
not
you're
coming.
not.
Yeah, I'm gonna just stay
My
right up
coochie
next to
hurts.
my
Oh, my
warm, loving
coochie hurts.
woman,
Yo,
and we
fam,
gonna,
come on,
we
man.
gonna do a staycation out here in Miami. Fuck y'all
Nope,
niggas.
you can't. No, Lee, you gave your word. Your word is your bond.
His word ain't shit because he ain't shit.
Okay.
His word don't mean nothing because he don't
Says
mean
the
nothing.
great Izzy Bands.
Exactly. Exactly.
Like, what does it mean
Time
when he
and
say
stamp.
that shit? Like,
Time
what
and
does
stamp.
it mean
It
when he
means
say
everything
this? Oh,
to
wow,
you.
you
It
say
means
oh,
everything to
shit.
you, weak nigga with another
Oh,
nigga in your picture.
all
It means
right.
everything to you, weak nigga.
Right. That's my girl, but whatever.
Oh, damn. That looked like a whole nigga. My bad.
Oh boy.
That's okay.
My fault. I
You see
thought that
how
was a
I'm not
little nigga.
offended? Like, you're like
Yeah,
so
I know.
emotional.
I know.
That's
I
okay.
know.
You can think that.
I
It's all right.
know.
You know, it's okay. You're like, it's okay.
All right,
get it.
so
I know.
so I'm not sure. So is the boxing stuff working? I don't know.
Nah, cause people are scared. Like people
Man,
sign up and then they
I'm not
unsign
scared
up
of
because
bag. I
other
ain't gonna
people are
do that.
coming and it's in the South, so they scared. They scared, yo. He making Jersey look bad.
Terrified,
Where he from Jersey? I know he ain't from New York
Fuck
talking like
Jersey.
that.
I don't give a
I
fuck
know he ain't
about
from
Jersey.
New York talking
I'm
like
me.
that.
All
I know he ain't
I
from New
represent
York
is me
talking
in
like
the in the tribe I'm next to. That's your dumb ass still thinking you from Brownsville, stupid.
Y'all are nuts.
He's
So-
just an idiot. He's 48.
Yeah,
Like,
you're an idiot. You're an idiot. You make threats to people and then you go and cry and hide.
took
You're
it
an
back.
idiot,
I
sir.
took it back.
You
Something you
can't
don't
take
know
a
how to
threat
take.
back. Nah, you can't
took
take
it
it back.
back.
You
Yeah, I'm
can't
never
take
gonna
it back.
see
Nah,
you. If you
you
see me in
can't. I know
Miami,
because you're gonna go
if
run
you see
and
me in
hide. I
Miami,
know
what
you're gonna run
do?
and
You gonna
hide.
shoot me? You
Nah,
gonna shoot me?
I ain't threatened you not one time online.
gonna
You
pow
threatened
pow
me.
me?
No, absolutely
You gonna
not.
shoot
Never.
her?
No, absolutely
Okay,
not.
then shut up and
I
leave
don't
me
even
alone.
know a whole bunch of people in Miami. I don't
Why
got
are
a whole
you
bunch
why
of
are
friends
you
and family in
harassing
Miami.
me, sir? I thought you said you
Oh
were
no,
leaving,
harassing
sir.
the guy. I didn't
Hey,
say I was
sir.
leaving.
Hey,
That's how I
black man.
wasn't.
Hey, black man. Leave me
Harassing me.
alone.
Why are you harassing me?
Okay,
Leave
so
me
do
I said I
y'all
alone,
was
think?
gonna
black
put
man.
Okay,
hands on you.
all right. So look, I got a question. Do y'all think y'all can get to some resolution? Clearly, you're not going to physically fight each other, right? So, or can we
No.
get to some resolution where y'all both say, "Hey, we are not going to talk about each other no more"? Can we get to that kind of resolution? Yes or no?
Listen, let me go first because he's gonna say something childish. I can promise you this, Sharon. I will not speak of this man ever again. You know, and my reason why is for my own safety because he is a killer. Okay, so I'm gonna leave this man alone. That's all I gotta say.
Go ahead, Izzy. Can we resolve this?
If that man leave me alone, leave my people out of his mouth, we good. I don't have no problems.
So
I
from
don't talk
moving
about this
forward,
nigga.
as long
I
as
don't
y'all don't
think
talk
about
y'all-
this nigga. I
All
don't
right, so
talk about this
moving
nigga. I
forward, as
don't
long
think
as y'all
about
don't
this
talk
nigga.
crazy about y'all can
Beautiful,
talk about each
great,
other.
awesome.
He cutting you off. He cutting you off, Sharon. He won't even let you finish talking. He can't even let you finish talking. Listen, I don't think about this nigga. I don't talk about this nigga. So it's amazing. So if this nigga start talking about me, then hey, it is what it is. He start threatening me. It is what it is.
He going back. He backtracking. This guy. Go
I'm
ahead,
not
man.
talking about this.
You are
Yo,
hilarious.
I
I see why
promise
you got
you,
a
I'm
YouTube
not gonna
channel.
talk
You just
about this
backtrack.
thing.
You just
I
start
don't
talking
talk about this thing. Yo, what's wrong with this dude? Does he got Tourette's or
What's wrong with
something?
you?
He got
Yes, I have
Tourette's.
Tourette's.
Is he
Now what?
slow?
I'm slow
he
too.
slow?
Now what? Yes. Now what? See, it's like
All right.
what these
All right,
stupid.
so I thought we settled it.
He's
As
slow,
long
yes,
as y'all
he's
keep
slow.
each other names out of each other's mouth,
I'm extremely.
I guess it's all good. We could talk about things that people did, but we're not gonna say crazy stuff about each other. We're gonna keep it strictly on topics. If something happened within a topic, we can have a conversation about it, but we're not gonna talk shit about each other because Lee got a fight with Ron Mack. Let them have it out. Let Ron Mack fight it for you. That's your homie. He represents your channel. Just let them have it and leave it as that.
I'm cool. He ain't going, he said, but I'm cool with it. I've never had nothing to do with it. I ain't never had nothing to do with it. I was in the confines of a show that was about what was going on. I wasn't talking about Lee, but then he wanted to go and talk that crazy stuff. So today I'm talking about what he was talking about yesterday on the show. That's it. But he was the last subject. Like I was really talking about mostly everything else. He was so far at the end, it didn't even matter at that point. You know what I mean? It is what it is. It's all
Fine.
good.
PhD, but what's your thoughts on all this?
Did you see the story about that actor? He was in that show, David Makes Man. He was in a couple things, but that was like maybe the most recent. I don't know. I never watched the show. But anyways, he recently just got arrested for murdering someone. And so my thoughts are that Black men have a pathological tendency towards violence, as we saw on the panel.
I agree. I agree.
Violence is the answer to everything. So.
Damn.
And they never grow out of it, apparently.
What's your thoughts to that, Izzy Man? Do you think violence is our number one go-to when we have a disagreement with another man?
No, I think that when men try to threaten violence, then a man has a right to protect himself and protect his family. I think self-preservation and protection of one's family is the manly thing to do.
What you think, Marvelous?
Man, I don't think, bro. I'm lost. No, I'm not lost, but it's so much going on. But yeah, man, do they go to violence more likely? Yeah, I would say it's not like their first instincts, but are they afraid to go there somewhere? I think most will provoke to do so, and those put in the corner who are scared will end up fighting around, going to fight or flight. So that's what it is.
So I think that's why we Hemp was attempting to have this boxing match thing, so this way people could get it out in a more controlled area instead of doing it in the street where anybody could, anything could go. Instead, but in a boxing ring and in a boxing match and as an event, people would keep it strictly to the boxing, no feet, no pipes, none of those things. And this way you could keep your violent act, because according to Pierre Ziva, this is what Black men like to go to violence. So this way, have violence in a controlled manner. So this way, everybody can actually get home back to their families and take care. Maybe have a couple of bruises and things of that nature, but everybody's pretty much healthy.
Yeah, I like I said again, if you notice, like it's no violence. Like at the end of the day, it's supposed to be an event. I would never do anything to mess up Hamp's event. Hamp is doing this thing, you know what I'm saying? I congratulate him. I was up there to congratulate him. When I heard, that was the first time I really heard of what was going on with him and my guy, and I was like, oh, okay, well. I think my guy is gonna win. Like it wasn't like, yo, I'm gonna go up and do something to like, yo, nah. Like it's a fair fight. They in the ring. They're supposed to be in the ring boxing. Like I don't understand. I don't understand that, but it is what it is. It is what it is. It's all good, man. At the end of the day, if people keep my name out their mouth, and especially my child, like, yo, you know, at the end of the day, I don't have nothing to say, yo, you got jokes on me, I got jokes on you. But why people feel the need to continue to bring people that have nothing to do with this into it? That's where it goes over the line. That's where it gets way out of control. Like, it's nothing that I should be able to say about you that you can't say about me, that you got to go extra than that if you're a man, right? You know what I'm saying? Why are you bringing women and children into this? If we men, why are you bringing women and children into this? Especially when you the one threatening violence. Like, it's absolutely insane. And then want to make it seem like I started. I did not. But it's all good.
Fair enough. I agree. We are at the 3-hour mark. It's 10 o'clock at night. PhD, but do you got any final thoughts?
Just that I think in order to save the community and society at large from these pathologically violent black men, they need to start rounding them up and just prophylactically throwing them in prison.
Oh shit! Here she go. I'm a leave, so I don't. Here she go with this bullshit again. I can't stand by. I can't stand by and listen to this. I cannot stand by and listen to this. All right, yo, I cannot take this. Have a great day. I don't know if she joking, if she's serious, but either way, that is sick. Yo, peace. Y'all
man.
be easy, man. Y'all be easy. Appreciate you.
All right, speak to you soon. Hey, we're gonna do this again tomorrow, 6 p.m. Hey, listen, all you Rim brothers, if you want to feel me in person, you don't have to fly me out for 2.5. That is it, 2,500, and you can get the feel Sharon Bracey. You know you want to. Everybody go to Aaron O show. I think he's live right now. Everybody go holler at him. Let him know you got sent over there from the SBG. And we are out.